Hello and welcome to the very forced and not very organic intro. Yes, when I scaled a skyscraper. JF says hi to YouTube and so do I. Ooh, we haven't worn these kind of clothes yet. And Quinn says hi to YouTube. We are back to Life is Strange. I kind of wish she was more lit here. Like, it's using the in-room lighting, so this room is very dark and she's not lit much at all. Kind of wish she was lit a bit better, but I like that because it's colorful. These other two don't really have any colors, but I like the rockin' cat. Let's have some color in our lives. Hey, so when we left off, chapter 3, spin. When we left off, Gwen quit. Moses was in trouble for taking Safi's camera. And we found out that Max was holding a gun to Safi's camera. And Moses was scared and left. I don't know how anyone would wake up to a silent phone call.
How is it already?
Or a silent alarm.
This makes about as much sense as it did last night. Let's take a look at the evidence for the cajillionth time.
Why not?
I've gotta be missing something.
Timey-wimey stuff is what we're missing. There we go. Oh, new crosswalk. A lot of Vin. Always great to start with you. All I do is Vin. I didn't even read your name before, did I? All I've done all night is stare at this ugly fucking ceiling. There's nobody up in the entire house, not me, but me. I'm up. Come over if you feel like it. It's too cold to leave the house. This is why you should kick somebody out of Abraxas' house and let me live there. You need to get the fuck out of Vermont, dude. Well, you could always live somewhere else. Not in the mood for this shit, die.
Shit. This is because I told Loretta to look into Vin when she cornered me in the fab, isn't it?
Is it? Does anyone know how to brick someone's phone remotely so they stop texting you? No, but I could brick it with my hands if you want. That's so unsubtle. If you just responded, I wouldn't need to keep texting you. You all see this, right? Lois fucking Lane is beating down my digital door. Well... Someone asked me why I like numbers. The reality is, numbers have no emotions. That makes them easier to understand. They just are. No, babe, easier to understand isn't inherently superior, and what you're going through right now is normal, even if it's just also painful. Spoken like someone who's never met an irrational number. I'm kidding, of course, but hopefully that made you smile a little.
I get where Diamond's coming from. This must be terrifying for students.
3 days and no word from Caledon or the cops about Safi's death, except a rumor about a detective alderman with a lead on who shot her. It's really disappointing and frustrating to see as faculty as well. Hell, we haven't even heard that rumor. I'm saying, there could be a whole serial killer walking around campus and we can't even get an update? Please, I implore you to be patient. As you can understand, no one is more on top of this than I am. I just want justice. I want justice more than anyone. Hold on. Rumor? Where'd you hear this? You have my number, Diamond, and I expect to hear my phone ring very soon. Amanda? Finals may be postponed, but the ST is still open if anyone wants some late-night coffee. Or just someone to be around. We're open till midnight. Thanks for this, Amanda. Best coffee in all of Lakeport. Would be nice to get out of my dorm for a bit. We don't have any messages, it seems. Alright. Back up to the goddamn top. Come on. That's a bit finicky, but Caledon's art department is amazing, but what they refer to as taste is just an excuse to determine what art is considered low and highbrow. What if we did away with both and let art be art? Won't happen. Hierarchy and money go hand in hand. Somebody has to get shafted. Not true. People should be allowed to like what they like, free of judgment. They should, but they won't. I'm with you, Kim, but I believe there should be some distinctions. Maybe we could talk about it over a cup of coffee in the Fab? Okay. Safi, Max has a gun. Moses saw that photo of me. He thinks I killed Safi. I think that's it.
What that photo of me suggests. There's no way I shot Safi. Is that me? Did I go back in time and do that? It doesn't make any sense.
We'll find out.
And
Silent
I
phone.
never hurt Safi. Not on purpose. That isn't me. It can't be.
She's crying,
Maybe
it seems.
if I go object by object, an answer will jump out at me?
Explain.
I read the beginning. It's annoyingly good. Unfortunately, Lucas didn't include an evidence that I killed Safi chapter.
Why is it here then?
Moses, when this is all over, I'll play as many games of Mana Massive as you want. I swear.
Explain.
Why on earth did
as well.
Gwen cancel Safi's book deal? Didn't she help her to get it in the first place?
Right, that was the email that we read. And Safi's car, yes, the other timeline.
Had to go to so much trouble.
Okay, so explain the book.
Restraining Order Lucas said Safi once threatened to turn his son against him. That certainly implies some bad blood in their past. But that Lucas was scared of Safi, not out for revenge. None of this is conclusive enough.
Gwen.
Before Safi died, Gwen got her book canceled, and I still don't know why. But that doesn't mean she killed Safi. Plus, Dead World Gwen seems genuinely torn up over her death. Yeah, the Gwen theory has some holes. Vin definitely knows more about the cow skull than he's letting on. Plus, there was that photo of him and Safi canoodling. But
Canoodling?
what does that even mean?
Well, let's refill.
Coffee. Coffee is friend.
Was it
Get coffee now.
was it a live timeline that we saw the photo of Vin and Safi? Or a dead timeline? I don't remember.
No
Does it matter?
How much I stare at you, he refused to make sense. Moses?
Probably Amanda.
Hello, Miss Caulfield.
No.
Oh, fuck.
Can I come in?
No. No!
Photo. If he sees that.
I have some questions for you.
You're very suspiciously lit. Get out!
Hey, what the fuck, man? You can't just barge in here.
Well, who's barging? I'm just paying a visit to Caledon University's artist in residence.
And you could have waited
Can a
for my
guy
response.
appreciate high art?
Uh-huh. Yes, look at you appreciating all the high art everywhere.
There are just a few details I'm struggling to make sense of.
Uh-huh. Well, it looks like we're about to have a dialogue, so...
Go ahead.
Arcadia Bay, where you went to high school.
Yeah.
right?
Yes?
A beautiful town with a surprisingly violent story to tell. Not unlike...
Arcadia Bay and Safi are not connected.
a small town with a curious number of murders.
Yeah, it was shown who it was.
Safi, Llewellyn Fayed, murdered in a small town? What are the odds? What do you think, Miss Caulfield? Are you the one who's unlucky? Or is it just everyone who ever meets you?
Is he meant to be looking at her? No, because the camera's facing us. If he was meant to be looking at us, the camera wouldn't change, so it'd be looking at his back, so that wouldn't really seem right, I guess. Strange all the same. It's messed up.
Go fuck yourself. Arcadia Bay has nothing to do.
He is snooping, but...
Ooh, there it is. Touched a nerve? I knew I'd find one if I kept poking around.
Yeah, it was meant to be. Never mind.
Detective, I'm not answering any more of his questions.
What the fuck happened to the telescope, Maxine?
What do you mean? Moses and I put it together.
Moses and I put it together the day after Safi died, so we didn't have to be alone.
It's a cute story, but it's bullshit.
I don't know
Is
what
he
the hell
freaking out
said.
because things are getting weird?
All right, enough. We're not getting anywhere. This case has been abnormal from the beginning. None of the evidence makes any sense.
At least that's something we can agree on.
But I know why now.
You have superpowers. I knew it.
Somehow, all this death leads to you.
At least you're not racially charging
It's
this
not true.
this one. That's the laugh of a good guy right there.
He saw it. He saw the photo. Stupid, Max. Stupid, stupid.
Okay.
What the hell do I do now?
Even if he saw it from that angle, he wouldn't have seen much. He just would have been like,
None of this
those are
makes
some colors and
any
shapes.
sense. What happened that night? Why the fuck
I want to see
am
him in
I
the
this
window back
picture?
there, like, ah!
The old me would have just jumped back in time to the moment this photo was taken.
Not entirely wrong. Actually, that's not true.
Maybe.
That's not true. There's one.
Maybe I still could.
He's not a cunt, he's just a bit bumbling. True Colors, the sheriff guy. He's just scared, and if you take that away, he's a great guy. Well, a grand guy, at least. Yeah, well, we can take his spine and put it back in. Also fair. So what's she doing right now? Trying to, like from the first game where she, like, tried to focus on the photos. Are we double exposuring this? I don't really know. This isn't exactly intuitive. I feel like it was perfectly in focus before I did this. Welcome in, Clara Jackson. I'm doing well. How about yourself?
So that's what it feels like to capture the perfect photo.
Is this a storm?
Feels good. Final.
Safi?
Safi.
here too.
But there wasn't a storm the day Safi died.
Maybe we are cursed. You, me, and Maya.
Who's Maya?
Safi, wait. Who is Maya? What was she talking about?
She wouldn't know trigger discipline. Safi is sus.
Stop stalling, Max.
How do I stop this?
Tell me how to stop this. What do I have to do?
Pull the trigger.
Does Safi have powers? It should be common sense, but I've never held a proper gun before. I can't speak for that. At most, I've held airsoft guns.
What? No. No, that wasn't enough time.
Who's Maya? We haven't met a Maya yet. Unless someone has a different name. Yeah, more blood's what you need.
Come on. If I can just... Fuck!
When you haven't worked this muscle in a while, it's probably going to be strenuous and stressful. She could. I thought that too, but
Moses,
I think she had a different name. I'm not sure.
You were right. I don't know how. But you were. I have to tell him. Everything.
He shot her. She shot her, but in a different timeline when a storm was happening. Telling Max to pull the trigger to stop this, much like the first game. If you want to stop the storm, you gotta sacrifice Chloe. But Safi seems a bit more sinister about everything. Okay. I owe you an explanation, or as much of one as I have. Meet me at the Overlook. Will you, Max? There? I know it doesn't make sense. I'll do my best. Please. Fine. Thank you. No other texts?
Moses is waiting. I get it.
And there's the
Joyce.
updates.
Dating after everything that's happened feels impossible.
I've been in the dating scene for 2 months and I'm ready to call quits. Trying to find someone new to accept all my baggage at my age is too much. Everyone's got baggage. It's older women with baggage that seems to be the problem. I'm not for them if they want to pretend that that's a young girl's game. I consider omitting my divorce on the apps, but it changed me and I can't cover that up. I know what you mean. I want to be with someone, but only if I can be myself. Did they patch things up in 2, or did they kind of allude to the fact that they could patch things up in 2, depending on what you do, I guess? Yeah. Okay, this is the new page. December 7th. 6th. Is this all in days? I mean, December 6th was a long goddamn day. Yeah. I remember a phone call. That's about it. December 7th. Alderman knows about my powers. He forced his way in here and scared the shit out of me. Maybe if I pretended I was on his team, he wouldn't have busted in here like that, but I doubt it. Worst thing is, he saw the photo and just smiled at me? The fuck? He's plotting something, but I don't know what to do. How do I stop a cop? No easy answers for that one, unfortunately. Chloe, later the stranger shit happened. My old powers came back and I saw what happened with Safi. I did do it. Or at least they're alluding that she did it. I don't know how, but I can't let this happen. It feels like I'm running in circles and I don't know how to make it all stop.
Waiting for me up there. Hopefully.
Alright. Watch me miss 50,000 things. I think the reading takes up the most of my time in these. Or one. Okay, keep forgetting. Why can I shift? I can see what everyone's been saying. Gwen, unfortunately, I have been placed on leave from Caledon University. Thank you to my colleagues who have been with me on this journey for years. This is unfortunate, but I am looking ahead to what's next. I'm already getting the timelines mixed up. So, good timeline Gwen was fired because she allegedly was selling drugs or was caught or was... There was evidence that she was selling drugs, doppelganger questions. So, dead timeline Gwen wasn't fired? What was the last thing we saw with her? Anything? I don't remember. This is absolutely ridiculous. Please let me know if you need anything. Their purported acclaim is because of your investment in students. I'm beyond disgusted with these people. I know you're innocent, Dr. Hunter. I wouldn't be surprised if Caledon's trying to cover up something. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the last time we saw Dead World Gwen. Alright, Living World Safi. Running late with grades, but I promise I'll have them ready in the next few days. Good to know. I've been on the lookout all week. Oh, good. You good, I promise. Go party or something. Me and Diamond are still finishing up some admin work. Swing by and we'll make it a party. I'm down. Amanda. This month's Native Artist Spotlight, Tegan Thomas Solomon. Tegan is an Abenaki artist from Lakeport, specializing in watercolors of the local landscape. And to the people asking, Tegan is lovely, but no, we are not related just because her middle name is Thomas. Not all indigenous people are cousins. Jeez Louise. Like I'm not even Abenaki, I'm Cherokee and Algonquin. Algonquin. My parents moved here from the Midwest. Wait until they learn we can drive U-Hauls. Okay, but Amanda, you should not be allowed to drive U-Hauls. You might move in with someone you barely know. Hey now. Really appreciate this, Amanda. The display and the snapping turtle means everything to me. Yeah. No new messages. Which is surprising. You think Amanda would have. Any new comments on the photos? Explained. I think we read this. Yeah. So I meant to go there.
I have to do this. I have to go back up there.
Is the timeline split there just so... Maybe it'll be something later, but maybe it's just so you can check in on text and stuff. Oh, let's...
Might be a good place to wait for Moses. Better cross to the other side.
She said so casually. Yeah, this is another way back. So... Oh, are we going to use these to scare him? Like disappear one side, come out the other?
To the Overlook, Max. I know Safi would have something poetic to say about this. If only.
I wish I knew how to do good double exposures. I'll just do a weird one, why not?
If I didn't know what used to be here, I'd find this really beautiful.
You're cool!
Might as well gather my thoughts before Moses gets here. He's not here. Yet. Let's give him a few minutes. Maybe wait on the bench.
Let's wait on the bench. No! Yeah, it's... Okay. New Dad. What a band. What a band name. I wouldn't even know how to do that correctly.
What if he died?
Oh, I can check it. Great. Okay. What have I missed? A lot. When did she last leave off? Let's just try from the top. Maxine, where are you? I haven't heard from Sophia, and I'm okay. Did she never respond? Maxine, I responded, didn't I? At some point. I could. I mean, I've done that with Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart whenever we've had both Ratchet and Rivet in the thumbnail. The detectives from the Lakeport Police Department just left. I told them to speak with you. Inshallah, you have more information for them than I can provide. She was my only child. Yeah, this was shortly after she died. Wish there was dates on a bunch of these to separate them. Maybe. Why aren't you answering your phone? Are you angry with me? I would understand, but silence is most painful of all. Grieve however you must, but please don't shut me out. Not now, not like this. I'll be in my office again today. Yeah, well, we went to see her. Maxine, I reached out to Detective Alderman this morning for an update, and he sounded very much addled. He said he spoke to you. What did you say to him? Please tell me you didn't say anything to jeopardize this case. That's just who he is. I've only known him for like a day, but I get the impression he's always pretty on edge. You're probably right, he is a little intense. I just want answers, and he's my only hope right now. New crosswalk from the UK civil people. I was personalizing his book, probably, for the book expo, and a fan asked me to address his to Simeon. I said, like the author, but when I looked up, lo and behold. Oh, it really was him? It was. So you're a writer's writer. That's so cool. Simeon is a genuinely kind guy. He makes it a point to get autographs from all writers, veterans, as well as up-and-comers. The Simeon Lowell? I'd love to get his autograph.
Doesn't come.
Wait, sorry. One thing I forgot to check is, did we get any comments on the other Max photo? I think we checked that one. Yeah. Alright. Talk away.
I couldn't blame him. I killed his best friend. What does that say about me? That any version of me, could do something like that?
I'm sure you blamed yourself for killing Chloe, in a manner of speaking, or letting her die.
He's probably not coming.
What if we just wait here for him? Who's putting bear mugs in the trees? That's not good for the trees. Goddamn owl! You're important somehow. You're on her jacket. I'm also surprised how low of a size these files are. That's not Hootie. He's not smiling. Like 4 hours recording of this is only about 20-25 gigs. The 1 hour recording we did of Valhalla was, or did we do 2 hours? We did 2 hours, was about 50 gigs. Not all recordings are created equal, it's so strange. Alright, let's get up. Hey Moses.
Diamond knows where I am and who I'm meeting. So don't do anything stupid.
I won't.
I deserved that.
You wanted to talk. So talk. Tell me the truth.
I did.
Tell me why you did it.
I don't have that answer.
I don't think I've actually done it yet. I think it was a future version of me. Moses, wait! I asked you to come here so I could show you proof. Something is weird about this place. Look. These flowers. What are the odds they'd bloom in the middle of winter? Exactly in the shape of Sophie's body?
5 minutes and then I leave.
Cool.
Okay. So, what if I told you there's this other timeline where Sophie is alive and I can travel between this timeline and that one?
4 minutes.
I know that it sounds insane. But I can show you. I'll hop from this timeline to the other. You'll see me, poof, disappear.
Yeah, to some magical fantasy world where you didn't kill Safi, right?
It's not a fantasy world. It's connected to this one. If I try to, I can even see the other one from here.
Wait, you can see across them?
Yeah.
And here, too.
So if you disappear or whatever, and I do something while you're gone,
Yeah.
I can tell you what it was when I come back. And then you'll believe me?
it'd be a start.
That'd be a
Okay.
start.
Okay, deal.
I called it with those spots.
All right. There's a chance Moses will believe me.
Should I go for the one that's
First, I
here?
gotta
Or?
hop over to the other timeline.
I guess there's one right here. So what would he see? Because, like, do I just inhabit the Max that's in the other timeline? I don't know how that works. Whip!
Now to see what Moses is up to on the other side. Shit.
Oh, wait. Before he talks, I got more messages. Living World Moses. Yo, Mac, shot in the dark here, but any chance you know what happened to my telescope? The very heavy, very expensive telescope that I almost done I was almost done assembling. I stepped away for a few minutes, and when I came back, no longer close to being assembled. I don't know. No answer is good. If such a thing were even possible, it'd be on par with the miracle of physics that led to this current situation. What does Isaac Newton say about this sort of thing? Sadly, he'd be as clueless as I am. Alright, we got some main feeds. We got Loretta. Yesterday, I interviewed a group of Caledon students who said they were swarmed by a flock of owls by the Overlook, a flock that suddenly disappeared. Anyone else experienced something similar? Bring on the teleporting owl parliaments, I say. Don't tell me you actually believe this stuff. Nah, I'm not into supernatural stuff, but someone's making this happen. Someone's making this happen, that's what you said. Reggie! Well, they're not gonna summa cum laude me, but I think I squeaked by my econ final, thank fuck. Congrats! Thank you for helping me. I owe you a tasty drink. No hoot hoot, I did just hear an owl, actually. Now that's what I'm talking about. Love to be average. Lucas? Don't forget to come roast me at the Snapping Turtle tomorrow. I got a peek at the jokes, and they are lit. Lucas, you're talking about jokes? Wow, maybe fire your publicist for this. Wish I could. Have an announcement planned. Another book, perhaps. I got my grades for the year. I am out of Caledon. Next year for Krampus, maybe. Okay.
I think Moses is too stunned to do anything. Let me jump back over to make sure I didn't break him.
Well, should I do it in sight or do it on this one?
I shouldn't leave yet.
Okay, that answers my question.
Shit. I think Moses is too stunned to do anything.
I'm coming,
Let me
Moses.
jump back over to make sure I didn't break him.
You good?
Max? Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit.
I'm sorry if I upset you.
Upset me? Are you kidding? You did something physics says should be impossible. Is impossible.
Yeah, I've done that
So
before.
you believe me?
Yes. And no, you disappeared. Max, literally. I completely forgot to do anything.
I saw.
Okay. Let's try it again.
Ready when you are.
Okay, let's try it again.
Okay, let's try this again.
More? Jesus, people are posting all the damn time. I've heard some weird reports about performance art at the observatory overlook. I can't take credit for it myself, but I applaud my fellow Abraxans for their creativity. Performance art? I haven't been up there in a while. It's sick, you should check it out. Whatever is going on up there, it better not be Abraxas. Yes, ma'am. Typical Abraxas to think you're the only ones with good ideas. Are you taking credit? You think I've got that kind of spare time? I know there's a rational explanation for most phenomena,
Sorry, Moses.
but I gotta say, I tried to send it back, but it wouldn't let me. Whatever happened to my telescope defies any I can think of. Not the huge telescope you were so excited to assemble, and that I insincerely said you would love to help you with? The very same. Going on the record to say on behalf of the entire science department, we did not touch your telescope, not even Carla. When we were kids, I messed with the telescope Moses got for Xmas. He got his revenge. Let's just say my stomach ain't been right since. Okay. Notes app, Moses update.
Machine Angel, Psychic Storm.
Alright, Machine Angel. What was it? Machine Angel. Let's try again. Machine Angel Psychic Storm? Yep. Pass on by. What's up?
What did I do when you were away?
Oh, he's excited now.
And then you said,
Machine Angel Psychic Storm. Machine Angel Perilous Sword. Thank God the storm in there.
Machine Angel Psychic Storm.
Yep. That's what I did. Wow. I mean,
Yeah, near as I can tell, Safi's death is where the timelines split. I think her absence is the only difference between the two.
Plus having a girlfriend.
I guess that could be a big enough event to lead to...
You okay?
So Safi's alive over there, huh?
Yeah.
She is. And she's...
Don't
Getting
say happy.
death threats.
We both know that would be a lie.
You're right.
When you see her again, can you give her something for me?
Sure. World's greatest messenger.
The bottle cap. How did you...
Safi slipped it back to me that night. Found it in my equipment.
Hmm.
When you give that to her, tell her to stay safe, Max. Make her swear to it.
Hmm. What if she can't, though?
I will. Promise. But I think she's going to need our help.
What do you mean?
Yeah, he's done.
When I was a teenager, I could rewind time. Just raise my hand and undo everything that had just been done.
Okay.
Well,
And if I
within
had
limits.
a photo, I could go back even farther.
Wait. Could.
Yeah.
Past tense?
It never worked how I hoped. Time travel couldn't fix anything.
Yeah. Turns out when you try to change the past, you don't actually fix anything.
Yeah.
Sure. But what if the best way to fix things isn't changing your past, but rather changing your present?
Present's always happening, that's the problem.
How dare you bring logic to my pity party? The point is, I stopped using it, and now it barely works.
Okay, but there's a photo of you from that night with a gun.
Yeah, I went there.
You're saying that could be the future you? Even though you can't do that anymore?
This morning I tried rewinding into that photo. It felt like trying to flex an atrophied muscle. Nothing made sense. But I was there, in the past. Safi mentioned Maya, and oh God, the storm.
Max?
Ugh, getting tingles.
There's a timeline where, for some reason, I shot Safi. This one. And there's a timeline where I didn't. I feel like, intentionally or not, these two worlds exist because of a decision I'm going to have to make.
But why?
Holy shit.
Moses, I've been here before. When I could rewind, it broke time. People got hurt.
A storm came.
I
Whales
can't let what
died.
happened in Arcadia Bay happen here too.
Who? Alderman?
Oh shit.
I mean, you're ducking. He can't see you.
Okay. First look at the crime scene.
I mean, what does Moses see?
I'll need some further insight into Miss Llewellyn Fayette's mental state. Not to call a shot prematurely, but if this isn't suicide, I'd put money on a Mr. Moses Murphy, friend of the deceased, being the perp.
That's got to be the past, right? Because she didn't die
Introduce myself to Mr. Murphy.
in the living timeline.
He's talking like he hasn't already met you. Like he's...
Alderman from yesterday. An alderman that already happened? Max, this is really bad.
Yeah.
Time isn't supposed to act this way.
So you can see it?
Something was removed from her person post-mortem. Maybe the camera her mother mentioned.
We need to get the hell out of here.
I fucking knew it. Returning to the scene of the crime? Amateur hour shit.
She was our friend, you bitch.
How'd I let a couple of small-time fuck-ups like you get under my skin?
Good question. You're not making sense. Let's get under his skin.
You're not making any sense.
You want to talk about sense? Nothing about you makes sense.
I'm a teacher.
Telescopes don't put themselves together.
You're really fucked up about this, aren't you?
Evidence doesn't disappear. You're going to pay for what you've done, Maxine Caulfield.
With what proof?
And I'm here to collect.
Something going on behind us? Is there a storm forming? Turn around, mate. Oh, he's seeing his past self. Oh, that's what the doppelgangers everyone's been seeing. Other timelines of themselves. Not just like other timelines, but other times. Is the previous timeline seeing his future self? Oh my Jesus Christ. Why would you try and touch yourself?
Help me! Please, help!
Let go then!
Watch out!
He may be an asshole, but... Thank you. So now he knows we have powers, and that's the consequence, I assume.
Max, you have to let go!
It might not even be death. What the fuck just happened?
I could have saved him, Moses. I could have saved him.
No, you couldn't have. Listen to me, Max. This place ate a man.
What are we gonna tell to Yasmin? Her detective is
Moses, your hair. I told you. There's always a...
No, JF. That's not what happened. Because we weren't seeing living timeline aldermen, we were seeing past dead timeline aldermen. That was alderman from earlier when he was first inspecting the crime scene, seeing current dead timeline aldermen. So...
cost.
It started with Safi. Maybe if we can figure out why she died, maybe we can prevent all of this.
That's what I've been trying to do. The whole day I've been talking to people and spying on them and taking their stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, Safi mentioned Maya, right? When you rewound?
She did.
What do you think Maya has to do
Who's
with
Maya?
this?
No idea. Maya was before my time.
Okay, so maybe it was the statue person.
Gwen Hunter might know more than me. She was Safi's mentor during all that mess.
Gwen!
Gwen. Gotta go talk to Gwen.
And she'll have a better favor of us because we let her do her thing. Right? I saw that A pose. Don't think I did in game.
Still shaking. Alderman was, and then he just wasn't. And Moses and I were standing so close.
He can't be gone because it has to
I'm
have
here now.
consequences.
I'm here.
That he saw us use our powers.
I'm alright.
I don't have popcorn. Alright, living, dead timeline, Gwen is fine. I want popcorn.
Okay.
More reading! Let's do it! It's starting in 5 minutes. Okay, hey Max, I know it's been an eventful morning and I'm still parsing it all, but had a quick question. Are you able to get my texts when you're in the other timeline? Trying to grasp the extent of what you can do from a physics point of view. I guess he means like his texts, not like other timeline Moses texts. Other timeline, yes, but this Moses, no. Doesn't look like I can, no. Okay, cool. That's a big help. I'll be in touch a little later when I've had some inroads into what happened earlier. I don't know how you're going to figure this one out. Start with Lucas. Safi's first public reading was at the book expo, and she had all of us eating out of the palm of her hand. She was meant for so much more. She appreciated you being there. She was so nervous. It didn't show. It really did with my Safi. It never did with my Safi. She was full of espressos and having the time of her life. It's nice to remember her that way.
Cool.
I'm a border collie.
I'm a tired sun, sleepy moon, and exhausted rising.
I'm a border collie sun, cinnamon oat milk latte moon, and slip and slide rising. I can see that. Smart with an adorable face and lactose intolerant. I think you're more Pomeranian than collie. Wow, our friendship's dead now. Well, Alderman. Yes, I would assume it's the doppelgangers people have been alluding to. New journal entry. Jesus Christ, Max. Add in 3 minutes. What would you like me to draw? What the fuck? I could have saved Alderman. I could have saved him, couldn't I? I was so close. If only Moses hadn't... Shit, Moses saved my life. He didn't know what would happen either. No, he didn't know what would happen. Neither of us did, but he leapt in anyway. It's been a long time since I was the one being pulled from a bad end by someone else. Who knows what would have happened to me if Moses hadn't stepped in. We've bonded in a way only a near-death experience can. God, I hope Moses is alright. Please let him be alright. You know, I wonder...
Talk to Gwen, see what she knows about Maya, and while I'm at it, I'd like to know why she killed Sophie's book deal.
Asshats grading my final right now. Yeah.
Santa hat?
My younger self might have thought this would make an edgy photo.
It would. Right, we can shift timelines. Alderman's End. Do you want me to draw that? I don't know how to draw that.
I, for one, kind of like the paper straws.
Yes, nobody likes the paper straws. We've heard you. We continue to hear you. Unfortunately, until we run out of them, and we have a lot, we can't replace them with our preferred delivery method of plastic. Well... You know, there's the edge of the cup you could just drink out of instead.
Then boom! The spaceship crashes right in the middle of a park, and this alien crawls out of the hatch.
That seems like a lot of money for a student project.
I'm only gonna shoot the trailer. I figure I can cut costs doing some old school practical effects.
Seems like you've got a plan.
Sure.
Still very ambitious.
Go big or go home, right?
Release the Kraken, Celadon.
I'd been meaning to ask Diamond about her new movie. It's nice to see her so excited about something other than Moses.
In a different timeline. Let's keep looking around for everything. Add in a minute. Hi, Oni! You missed some weird shit.
Where? What meeting?
I hope you drove
Is
safe.
it endorsing meetings in general?
Could be. Gwen's office.
Gwen's office. Let's see what I can find out from her.
Let's run around until the ad starts.
Sharing your story isn't what I'd call it.
Why is there blood on it?
Last time we spoke, Kim said she didn't want to go out.
Guard your ankles.
How does one miss a snake? I mean, I guess they can get... I don't know.
I've got it. Let's send Kim a gift.
Yeah, Queen has popcorn for everyone. You missed the detective
What's the humming about?
disappear.
Is receiving gifts truly for love?
Sorry, Chester, but you've got a problem, and it starts with a S.
You're right.
What if I can find the snake? Right, the
This
ad's
must be
starting.
the professor Sophie TA'd for. She mentioned he liked to tear this one kid down, but failing him is harsh.
Martin. Bit rude.
I don't want Kim to think we chose low.
Oh, I'm not tired. You're tired.
You're right. It has to be perfect.
Alright. Where's the phone booth gone? Different timeline, probably. Pausing here. We're back from the ad break. I didn't draw anything because I'm tie-tie. Alright, let's see what's up at Gwen.
More music I'm not cool enough to know.
You're learning about it now, aren't you?
I will never be as cool as Gwen.
You're not busy, are you, Gwen?
Old school. Nice.
Double expose it. Sure. Every picture has to be double exposure because it's a special feature. Gwen being a vinyl girly feels incredibly on the nose. Well, but I guess you didn't share the picture of the flowers because you showed that you were up there.
It's alive!
Oh, because you watered it? No. Did you? No. Yes? No. Was that other timeline? No. Yes? No.
One of those Abraxas roses for Sophie. Happy holidays to my favorite prof. I don't think a happy holidays is in the cards.
I hope you're not. I hope you don't mind that I'm just snooping around your office.
It takes me ages to comment on one student photo. I can't imagine having to grade exams.
Newt.
One of Sophie's former students, I guess.
Dr. Hunter, first and foremost, my condolences. I know you and Sophie were close. You don't know me. There's no reason you would. I know it might be inappropriate to come to you with this, but I frankly don't know what else to do. Before her death, Sophie was helping me. I know, as a member of the LGBT community yourself... Is that it? Yeah. First of all, could you stick to the line structure? You're coming off the lines a lot there. Hi, Gwen.
Is that Sophie's book?
I'm trying to get
Hey,
it published.
Gwen.
Max, hey! To what do I owe the pleasure?
You didn't hear me
Actually,
enter or look
I
around or take a
need to
picture?
talk to you about Sophie.
I know you couldn't
No
guess.
reason to beat around the bush.
I know you got Sophie's book deal canceled.
Shit.
What I don't understand is why.
Look, I don't know what I'm at liberty to tell you, but
NDA?
I'll do my best. What do you want to know?
Why? Why do this to Safi? How did you convince the publisher?
That book meant the world to Sophie. You had to know that losing it would break her heart.
Of course I did. I busted my ass to help Safi get that deal in the first place.
Okay.
Introduced her to my agent, my publisher, lobbied for her. I don't regret it. That book was good.
But...
This keeps getting weirder and weirder.
You didn't answer the why part of that question. You got the deal, then killed it? How did...
Let me get this straight. You helped Sophie get the deal, and then you killed it?
If it had to be done, it made sense for me to do it. You know, I brought you into this world, etc.
Okay. How did you convince the publisher?
So what did you tell the publisher that made them nix the deal?
I told them there was incendiary content in the book, which was true. It would have harmed a lot of people, Safi included.
Like, what?
Sophie's book was
How to make a
incendiary?
Molotov by scratch?
How? What was it about?
Forgive me for dancing around things. I wish I could be straight with you, really.
Are people watching?
How much did Safi tell you about Maya Okada?
Gwen's bringing up Maya.
Okay.
Time to pay attention.
I don't think she mentioned her.
Maya Okada? Sophie never mentioned the name.
She always did keep her cards close to her chest, didn't she?
Yeah.
The two of them were like the creepy twins in The Shining. You never saw one without the other.
Hmm.
And that Vin Lang kid used to follow the two of them around like a lost puppy.
Did Safi kill Maya?
Maya took her own life.
And
Aye,
that's
aye.
what Sophie wrote about in her book?
Maya's death and everything around it. Her anger at her mom for even thinking of Caledon when she'd just lost a soulmate. Ultimately, I realized it wasn't worth putting Yasmin and Safi through all that again. I made a call. I don't know if it was the right one, but it's one I made.
Ice cream man's
Sounds
done.
like Yasmin can tell me more about Maya. I'll have to be tactful.
I'm not good at being tactful. Last thing, Safi's manuscript.
One last thing. Is that Safi's manuscript?
You had it on your desk.
Part of it, why?
Can I read it?
Someone ought to.
There's something we're not knowing yet. Something about Maya.
Reading Safi's manuscript after all this feels like, I don't know, being hit by a tidal wave.
Beneath my feet, she lies still in her Sunday clothes. We killed her with our own hands. I mean our lack of hands. I killed her with my voice. I mean my lack of voice. Maya's book was like a child or a tumor or a rising beast within her. On the first page she wrote that she was drowning, and by the time she finished, she was drowned. The drowned always surface. She isn't spoken, still exists. You can chop her up and sell her for parts, but her ghost remains whole. Floating there in the corner of my kitchen, giving me that familiar look, the one that says, unstitch the binding. Let the pages fall out, fluttering like birds shot down. The one that says, take him for everything he's got and then some. Okay. I guess I'll just take this then.
Whatever happened with Maya was explosive.
What was this? Okay, we read that. Okay, so I started doing a little digging in the Alderman situation, and it's already weird. Apparently neither Vermont State nor Lakeport PD have any record of a Detective Vincent Alderman. Ever. Was he scrubbed from this timeline? That's weird. Oh yeah, that's odd.
How can they have no record of him? They sent him.
Is Yasmin gonna know about...
Let's see what Yasmin has to say about her.
Is there any point going to the previous world here? Aside from checking up on texts and stuff. Sorry for the long wait times. Isaac and Emily are out sick, so we're a little backed up. Wasn't anticipating this big of a lunch rush. 45-minute wait time? You don't need my coffee. I don't need my coffee that badly. Less posting, more serving. Okay.
Tossing Gwen out screwed everybody over.
Can we get these handed off to a TA? Sorry for the additional workload, Livia.
So they took her computer. Probably going through it right now.
Yeah, probably. Should I water the plants?
I hope somebody is coming in to water you guys.
I'm here.
Preferably someone who doesn't have to break in through an alternate dimension.
Dr. Hunter, this morning I attempted to call student resources asking them why your classes have the rest of the semester. For the rest of the semester have been cancelled. I was told in no uncertain terms that it was none of my business. Then I tried calling the president. She didn't even pick up the phone. Then I walked up to Mr. Reyes, the custodian, and he told me he'd witnessed you being removed by security and that you'd been suspended under suspicions of selling drugs to students. I won't insult you by asking if you're guilty. No, I just had a thought. I don't think it's correct. But I was trying to piece the events in my head. This timeline's Gwen offered Max weed or something at the lookout. What if that time doppelganged to a previous time when a student was there and it appeared that she was offering drugs to a student? Maybe? Anyway, where was I? It's possible. I won't insult you by asking if you're guilty. I'll just wish you the best and tell you that you're the best teacher I've ever had. My student visa only lasts for another semester, but if there's anything I can do, or if on some off chance you're ever in Bangkok, look me up. Tan some chai. Dr. Hunter, this is bullshit. You rock. I'm drunk. It was. Happy birthday. Apologies for the stationery. It was the only thing within reach. I believe I speak for all of us when I say that this unacceptable and and you can count on our support at the hearing next week. If you're looking for a lawyer, I can recommend a decent one. We're going to fight this, Gwen. We'll go to the paper if we have to. Caledon LIT Department. You will be avenged. Is that the Abraxas logo?
Will Gwen be allowed to come back for these?
We'll have to find out. Open sesame! Okay.
Would you mind closing it behind you, Max?
Good thing I checked while I had the chance. You didn't see me disappear, did you? Broken table.
If we can't sit on tables, where are the cool kids expected to sit? In chairs? Like a bunch of squares?
Squares. As funny, I don't even think that was a thing they said when you were a teen, Max. As fun and casual as it looks in the movies and on TV, we have to ask students to refrain from sitting on the tables in the fab. Thanks, Steph. Right, there's another timeline shift here. Let's have a look around. Yep. Alright, happy days, son. Oh, I forgot. I was looking for Yasmin in the living world? I thought in the dead world.
Sorry, Yasmin, but I'll need to interrupt your downtime with some questions.
Oh.
Professors sitting on the table?
It wasn't the students. It was the teachers. I had a theory, Queen, that you might be interested in.
Jeez, Caledon. Is that necessary? Fuck. This doesn't look so great for Gwen.
In accordance with the rules of policies of Caledon University, Gwen Hunter has been suspended from her duties pending further investigation. Please contact the Office of Student Affairs with any concerns. So we read some letters on the other side there from people showing support for Gwen and mentioning that the allegations are that she was selling students drugs to students. And I had a thought about the time at the Lookout where this timeline Gwen offered Max weed or whatever it was. What if that timeline doppelganged to a previous time and was offering drugs to a student who was standing there by accident? Yeah, I'm thinking that could be possible. Maybe.
I'm surprised Lucas agreed to do this.
Yes, it's all Max's fault. I mean, I rejected it, to be fair.
I wonder who took the time to censor Sophie's recipe. Probably not Sophie.
Dad's famous. You know what? As cute as these are, I'm tired.
Lucas's son? Oh, this picture is too cute.
I have no doubt that it is, but my God, we've been here for a while, and we're going to be here for like probably 2-3 more hours. I want to look around.
Wait, Donner and Blitzen means thunder and lightning? Who knew Santa's reindeer were so metal?
They could be. Yeah.
And then she didn't.
Oh.
Martin has an A here. I knew it. Sophie would never fail this kid.
So should I go back and change that grade? Lucas's office, very clearly.
Oh, wow. These are...
masks.
Extremely creepy. Sorry. The art department really pushes for self-expression in every medium. I like that about Caledon.
I think I'm done looking around. We should just say hi to Yasmin now. And ask her about what we learned from Gwen that I'm already kind of forgetting.
My dearest Annabelle, I write to you from the front lines to inform you that the war on Christmas has been lost.
I mean, it's December.
My dearest Annabelle,
Non-denominal winter music. I was wondering, like, why?
that the war on Christmas has been lost.
Hi, Yasmin.
Okay, time for a delicate conversation.
I've already forgotten what we need to ask her. Oh my god.
How are you? I was worried after your nosebleed yesterday.
Like I said, I get those all the time.
Still, be careful. Small symptoms can be signs of larger problems.
Thank you.
A toothache can mean a heart attack.
I'm gonna try not to think about that too hard. I was hoping we could talk.
Come, sit.
Your daughter's dead in another timeline. Do you want to talk about it? Do you want to talk about the threat she got either? Will Gwen be fired? You're in a good mood. Sophie lost her book deal. Seen Sophie today? Let's talk about Gwen first.
I heard about what happened to Dr. Hunter.
Yes.
Would you really fire her?
That depends on the findings of the committee. It's out of my hands now.
You're in a good mood.
You look like you've won the day. Coffee's that good?
Losing one of your
Our
teachers.
ratings are. Caledon is once again one of the top universities in the country.
The
coffee is just so-so.
You just suspended a teacher for possibly selling drugs!
Have you seen Sophie today?
No. We're meeting later this afternoon. I can tell her you were looking for her.
Thank you.
Did Sophie tell you her book deal was canceled?
What? No. How was she when she found out?
Not sure, but I bet she was
You knew?
Oh, Sophia.
You knew.
I'll be sure to talk to her about this.
You knew, didn't you? You wanted it after. What do you know about Maya?
I wanted to ask you about something. Have you heard of a student named Maya Okada?
We have a statue of her outside. Or a monument.
She took her own life. 4 years ago. A horrible tragedy.
I'm sus of you, Yasmin.
I think
A tree.
Sophie's book was canceled.
Still a monument.
Because it was about Maya.
Impossible. Safia didn't even know Maya.
Did Yasmin just lie to me? Do I call her out? She'll be pissed, but I can cut straight to the point. Or should I go along with it and see what narrative she's trying to spin?
Let's see where you can go with this, Yasmin.
Of course. I don't know why I thought they knew each other. It's just...
What?
There's a rumor about Maya. I've heard conflicting opinions. Let's go with rumor.
There's this rumor
We're not implicating someone.
happened with Maya before she died.
I don't want to speak ill of the dead, but Ms. Okada appears to have caused herself a great deal of pain.
So, she had a bad reputation. No wonder you didn't want her and Sophie associated with each other.
Exactly. Strange. I really thought Vin's statement closed the matter.
Shady cow skull throwing Vin is involved?
Enough ancient history. I have a favor to ask. Safia's been distant lately. Could you keep an eye on her for me?
You're giving Oliver Queen mom vibes. And those are never good vibes to give off, Yasmin. Why me? I mean, why not
Are you
me?
sure that I'm the best person to...
Yes. Because she trusts you. And I trust you.
You're a much better friend than Maya was.
Yeah.
That's why I got her killed.
Sure. I'll look out for her.
Thank you, Maxine. Oh, the time. Let's do lunch again. Somewhere with more atmosphere than the other place.
I'm sus of you, Yasmin. I don't trust you now.
Odd. What did she mean by Vin's statement?
Is that Loretta back there?
Maybe I'd better talk to Vin myself.
Pink and blue. Gonna call in that favor. Did you even have favor in this timeline? I don't know. I'm getting confused. Ask Moses about Vin's statement. Okay. Oh, I didn't even read the start of that. Hey Moses, sorry to bug you, but I had a question about Vin Lang and Maya Okada. Sure, what's up? Do you know if Vin put out a statement about after Maya's death? I didn't see it at the time since I wasn't at Caledon yet, but Safi shared it with me once. Hang on. He said, Maya was an incredibly talented writer, but she also had mental health problems. We tried to get her to the help she needed, but that didn't work. If we'd known it was as bad as it was, we would have done more. Does that help? It does. Moses, you're a gem.
He's probably in the admin building.
In the living world, okay. Lucas! Why are we texting Lucas? Did he say anything new? If you're available, Max, I've acquired an extra ticket to the Burlington Expo. To clarify, this is strictly an invitation from a colleague. I have no interest in you outside of that. Ah, my cup of tea.
Lucas must be really grateful if he deigns to be this nice to me.
It's true, he's getting nicer. Well, if you're interested in expanding your horizons, the opportunity still stands. Well, I won't say no if it's a man.
Hey, sport!
What are you doing outside of
You just gonna walk
work?
past me without saying hello?
Unforgivable.
Oh, what a
Also, did we get anything new? No, just updating the...
terrible mistake. Whatever shall I do?
I'm hurt, but I'm sure you can make it up to me.
It's so weird to have a girlfriend, not girlfriend.
Anyway, hi Amanda. What are you doing on campus?
Just going on a coffee run?
But your coffee's better at the Turtle. This one tastes like ass.
Enough about me. What are you doing here?
I work here.
No. I mean, I just saw you talking to President Fayyad. What were you talking about?
Everyone's sus. There's a possibility Amanda's just, like, snooping on us because Max hasn't really spoken to her much since asking her out and then kind of ghosting her. That's very much a possibility. Just work stuff about Maya Okada.
I was asking her about Safi and her relationship with a student named Maya Okada.
Oh. Why?
You look very unfazed.
Kind of a long story, but it's for something important.
Sky's always falling for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
You have no idea.
Well, I'll leave you to your something important. See you around, Tiger.
See you, Amanda.
Yeah, that sounded like a good conversation that is leaving on happy terms.
He's probably in the admin building.
Okay, bye. Loretta, how you doing?
Loretta's a hard worker. I'll give her that. I just wish she'd use her powers for good.
Give her good intel and she will.
Hey, Loretta.
Oh, hi, Miss Caulfield. How are you?
Before we get into this, figuring out the timelines. Is this Loretta the one that we helped with the student that was having a panic attack and told her that he saw a doppelganger? Or is this not? Yes. Okay. Reggie. There you go. That answered my question. How's Reggie doing?
Have you talked to Reggie since yesterday?
Reggie? Reggie Kagan?
Okay, no.
Business major Reggie?
Different timeline.
Crap. Wrong Loretta, Max. You know what? Ignore me. I am lost in space. End of the semester, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Anyway.
Is that
Catch
the
you
only
later.
thing? There was other options? She's sus about it. She's sus about that reaction.
Loretta's a hard worker.
No, same
I'll give
thing.
her that.
Okay.
I just wish she'd use her powers for good.
Okay. Oh, this thing again. Alright.
What should I say this time?
This is getting more meta.
It's okay to extend yourself a little grace. It's more than okay. It's essential.
Now let's hear from the past. Are we on the other side already? No.
Wonder what message is waiting for me now.
Let's find out. Who is it?
I know I should say something. It's just... It took me so long to get into the society. I'll be damned if I quit because of one little comment. Still, if I don't speak up, who will? I swear, if it was anyone else in charge, I'd feel a little bit better about all this. I don't know.
Black Diamond?
The society. Was she talking about Abraxas?
Are there any other societies in this college? I can hear more?
I know I should say something.
Nope.
It took me so...
New phone. New notes. Amanda wasn't campus today and was weird. Amanda said she came to Caledon for coffee and seemed weirdly dodgy when I asked questions about it.
So long to get into the society.
Come on!
I'll be damned if I quit because of one little comment. Still, if I don't speak up, who will? I swear, if it was anyone else in charge, I'd feel a little bit better about all this. I don't know.
The society. Was she talking about Abraxas?
Possibly. Should be a skip option if you've already heard dialogue. But I guess we don't have time powers. We can't do that. Anything else? Anyone else? Anybody else? Anything else? This leads outside, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. Find me in the Alps, then. Let's get to stepping.
This school's success means a lot to Yasmin.
Sure does. Maybe too much. Sure wish I put those mental health cards around the place. Would have been nice. Admin building. So we're going to living timeline Vin. So maybe we should check on dead timeline Vin as well. Whilst we're here. And also check on our text messages. Anything from Moses? Nothing new, excuse me.
Talk to you about Abraxas and who should be leading it.
Waiting until I'm down to try to kick me out, huh?
Possibly.
Oh no! Somebody abandoned their boy.
Yes, Diamond and Vin. Oh, okay.
Don't mind us, Max. We were just finishing up.
Vin, Abraxas needs new blood.
You mean you need another line on your resume?
Hold up, can we talk? I
What?
just want to ask you about Maya.
Was I supposed to do this in the dead timeline?
Please. I can't handle the both of you. Trying to exploit my weak spots.
Okay.
Did I just witness a failed crown snatching?
You gotta seize the opportunities when you can. And hey, it almost worked. Speaking of which, what's the deal with Maya? Isn't she the undergrad who died a while ago?
That's her? Why, do you know anything?
Just that Vin looks like he bit into a lemon anytime someone says her name.
So Maya makes Vin uncomfortable, huh? Let's find out why.
There's gonna be a debate at the beginning of next semester. A special little pissing match for Vin and me.
Her audio is bothering me.
Usually runs for Abraxas president unopposed. But if I had the right piece of dirt, I bet I could make him step down.
She sounds a little
If I
muffled.
give her something juicy and then go to the other timeline, maybe I can listen in on Diamond confronting Vin?
Vin's covering something for Yasmin. Vin said Maya had mental health problems.
Vin gave a statement where he said Maya had mental health problems.
I don't really have any strong feelings
True, but
one way or the other about you, Diamond.
there's more.
Every time I've met you, you're talking about the
What I'm saying
crown.
is, someone let Maya down. Really badly.
I don't get it. Were Maya and Vin friends or something?
I don't know.
Sure, but they definitely knew each other.
And Vin gave a statement about her death. What a pompous little piece of shit.
He's an admin!
Just try not to go too hard on him, okay? He's not in the greatest place.
Relax. I'm not Loretta.
Can you do me a favor? Wait until I get out of here to bring this up with him.
You got it. I won't jeopardize your getaway.
Okay.
If I'm going to listen in on...
Texts! Moses. Alright, so also you missed a queen. Apparently there's no records of aldermen in Vermont State or Lake Fort PD. Update. I thought I hit a wall in the alderman mystery, but then I got a single ping by the name alderman in the Lakeport area. There's a bizarre report from 40 or so years ago about a widow named Mrs. Marjorie Alderman who'd be in her late 60s now. I'm still reading through it, and I'll reach out soon once I've made some sense of it. I'm all ears. We haven't had an interaction with this timeline's Max, Amanda,
What happened to her son?
in a while. Alright, let me know what you find out and be careful. Believe me, after what we saw up there, I will. At least we're on trusting terms. I've lost 2 talented students now, both young women who were highly gifted and bold. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to make of that beyond. I should have done more. The other student you mean as was Maya, right? She was in my intro class and impressive as hell from day one. I still think of her frequently. Wish I could have met Maya. She seems like such a real one. Ugh, stop going down to the... Ugh. Dropping a new episode of Get a Clue in 2 days that digs deeper into the Safi Llewellyn Fayyad case and explores the death of Maya Okada, Safi's former classmate, who also passed away at Caledon. Can't wait to listen. Please be respectful to former students who have passed. I'm so sorry for your loss, President Fayyad. I mean that 100%. This is my way of being respectful. Their stories deserve more attention. I see. Might get yourself in trouble with Yasmin, Loretta. That might not be good. I fear there are probably a few bounds you won't care about crossing. And I worry about that. Alright. We got this from Gwen's office. Is it an aesthetic if it's who you really are inside? I will not apologize. You ever want to swap albums sometime, let me know, Dr. Hunter. Will do!
Conversation. I need to cross to the other side.
Because why would you? Why would you respect
I didn't
them?
realize I needed cryptid erotica until just now.
Ew, Mothman. My heart belongs to Mothman, a paranormal love story. A delightful romp through the haunted and hilarious and hot American Midwest. Beatrice Racine, NYT, best-selling author of I Was Abducted, and I Vote. What? What was that? Foil hat press.
Cryptid erotica until just.
Did I also get new messages? No? Still from before? Ow. That's random. Okay.
Keep up my shenanigans and they'll have to add Max Caulfield to the list.
What is going on with you? Don't you care about the $500? I do. It's just... Is this still about that dead girl?
Oh my god. Have a little decorum. I feel bad. I liked Safi. She was my TA last year.
I'm sure she was rad, but all these canceled events. College students kill themselves all the time.
Oh my god, Alice. I think you're being really insensitive.
A little bit.
I'm being pragmatic. If we weren't allowed to play Assassins when someone died, there'd never be another game of Assassins ever again. The only reason we're all talking about this is because it was the president's daughter. It's elitist. I don't like it.
I guess.
My friend got killed by a drunk driver freshman year, and nobody postponed exams for her.
I just wish they'd pushed the game until after break. That's all.
If we quit now, all this work will be for nothing. Hours hiding out in the turtle and hunkering down in a dorm room playing video games. Wasted.
It was wasted, was it? It was fun, right?
Huh? Yeah, totally. But be serious. What do the two of us have in common besides the game?
Oh. Well, I feel like we get along pretty good.
Sure we do, dude. I'm just saying.
You're right. We started this thing, so we should finish it.
That's my boy.
Student loan debt that bad, huh? Alright.
That's my cue to get out of here.
Yeah, a little bit.
I wonder if that's where Diamond keeps all her dirt on Vin.
Left in the open, probably.
Whoa. Diamond was working on a documentary about Moses. I wonder why she never went through with it.
Storyboard artist as well. Extreme wide drone, Philly at night, no stars. Ugh, I'm too tired for this.
That was not dirt on Vin. I'm sorry, Diamond. I didn't think this is what I'd find.
Okay, something about Moses. Dear Moses, don't laugh, alright? I know what you think of therapy. The brain is unknowable and the soul isn't a thing. Your words, not mine. But this is an exercise. This means I shouldn't have to worry about you shredding my thesis. Funny, isn't it? Even when I'm writing something for my own emotional health in a letter that's only meant for me, I imagine your voice in the back of my head, always asking questions, always pushing me. So here it is, in all its messy glory. I have feelings for you. There, I said it. I knew I was falling for you on our first trip to Everett, when you helped me find Orion. 3 bright stars, and you put your face close to mine. It was your first lecture. Your words so warm on my neck. I didn't know what Nose. I didn't know about Tony then, or about how much I'd want to be close to you after that. So yes, I have feelings for you, and yes, I struggle with them every day. But I have to move on. You've got your love, and it's time I find mine elsewhere. Even if I don't want to, even if it's hard to, even though you're the first person I've liked that actually makes sense. I've had crushes before, big ones, and I've tried sex, but I never really understood what it was like to actually want that with someone until I met you. Another demi queen? I don't know if I ever will again, or if anyone... or maybe border ace, or if anyone will ever love me if I decide I don't want to do that again. Am I really just supposed to give up, be alone forever, love always, Diamond? Oof. Well, that's not an easy thing to unpack. I hope you do. Okay. Let's check out the office first.
The hedgehog, distant relative of the shrew, enjoys its rest after a full day's work for the kahuna.
Just don't break it?
I could just get you a new one. It cost me like $2.
I don't want a new one. I want the one you gave me.
Sophie bought him that hedgehog? That's sweet.
So in the dead timeline where she's dead, it's broke. Did he break it after losing her?
Somebody patched you up.
Oh no, this timeline.
I'm glad one of us is feeling better. Changing Yasmin's schedule must have been agonizing. For both her and Vin. Say cheese, little guy.
Yes. You got a little one. Prickly exterior, yet secretly vulnerable. Are you trying to tell us something, Vin?
How nice of you to finally return my phone calls, Desmond.
Desmond.
I don't blame Vin for wanting to ditch Caledon and get a fresh start.
Yeah? I mean, this is living timeline, right? No, this is dead timeline. So yes, this is dead timeline. And that broke after... Yes.
Looking for gigs out on the West Coast, huh? Break a leg, Vin.
Well, I'm not reading all that.
How the hell do I get him to talk? If I eavesdrop on Diamond and Vin, Vin might leak what he knows about Maya.
Alright, alright, alright. Alright, pass on back to their secret corner. Do I have to wait for him to enter, or...
I saw a couple of his...
Keep up my shenanigans and I'll
Same
have
thing.
to add Max Caulfield to the list.
Mothman book. Same things.
Okay, Isabel, you were absolutely right.
As always. What,
Hey, Gretch. Did you see Vin and Diamond? Talk about a rocky relationship.
Lucas.
A crush on Lucas? Really? Things can't be that bad, can they?
They can always be that bad. Alright, anything? Should I follow Vin from his office down here? Oh! There we go.
Can you let a man make a stale cup of coffee in peace?
No. Because here's the thing. I didn't want to bring this up before, but I know about the statement you made. About Maya. You told people she had mental health issues, but that wasn't the whole story, was it?
That's an extremely fucked up thing to bring up.
Nobody expects the head of Abraxas to be Mother Teresa, but they shouldn't be covering up details about someone's death.
Alright, fine. You wanna know what happened? After he died, Yasmin told me that if I stated on the record that Maya was troubled, I'd give you the job as hers.
Holy.
You had to say about Maya.
Diamond, maybe because we were fucking friends? I met in one of Colmenaro's fiction classes and it clicked.
And you said that shit about her?
Shut up. You wanted a performance and now you're gonna get it. I grew up without anybody, okay? Most most kids at Caledon don't get what that's like. And I'm not fucking stupid, okay? I'm not gonna make it as an actor. So yes, Yasmin promised me a stable, respectable job and health insurance. And I took it. And I cared about Maya. And it was a horrible thing to do, and I've regretted it ever since.
I don't have to bring that up in debate.
There's not gonna be a debate. I'm dropping out of the race.
You're just gonna let me be the head of a practice? Like that?
It's what you wanted this whole time.
In the end,
Vin met Maya in Lucas's class. And he also knows something about the cow skull through Sophie's windshield, which conveniently made Lucas look guilty.
So you're just gonna...
If I can pressure the other Vin, maybe he'll tell me what the hell is going on here.
Okay, heading out. And probably head back to your other position. So, okay. Oh. Oh, the assassin game.
Looks like somebody had their last stand.
Well...
He looks so composed. Let's hope what I've learned is enough to crack him.
Because he wasn't going through enough in a different timeline.
Bad time?
It's fine. I'm just playing calendar Tetris.
No, this is the good time, actually.
Through off the boss's schedule. Anyway, what can I do for you, Max?
I was just advocating for you and everything.
Gave you this job as a favor, didn't she? For talking to a reporter who was writing about Maya's death?
Didn't your parents ever teach you to not bring up people's dead friends for no reason?
There is a reason. I promise.
Please, enlighten me.
I'm trying to help myself. I'm trying to help someone.
It might not make a lot of sense, but I'm trying to help someone. And that means learning about Maya.
Maya's been dead for years now. She can't help you or anyone else.
The answer would have been the same.
Just go with me for a second, okay?
Sure, that works.
All right.
Look, I know I'm bringing up... I know I'm bringing up trauma, and this is hard for you, but just fucking settle down and listen to me for a second. That goes well in conversations.
I was troubled.
That hasn't even gone well with anyone else so far.
That wasn't true, was it? Vin, what really happened?
Did Yasmin have her killed?
Ask Lucas Colmenero. It all started in his class. He has Maya's blood on his hands.
You're not saying Lucas...
Killed her? Not literally, but...
But literarily?
The man deserves every misfortune that befalls him.
Like, for example, if Sophie suspected him of...
Ad starts in 3 minutes.
Through her windshield?
No more free secrets. I have a reputation to protect.
I guess I could reveal one of the other secrets I know. You and Safi had a thing, didn't you?
One, information I already know isn't exactly thrilling.
But I know
it. I'm dying to know how you figured that one out. Because I'm confident it wasn't Safi.
I saw a photo on your phone.
Remind me not to underestimate you.
Don't underestimate me.
All right. So was the cow skull you or not?
Yes.
So, why?
I mean, you've seen a pissed off Safi before. She's like a force of nature.
So you just try to
When
push
her
her?
book got squashed, I seized an opportunity to aim her at a deserving target.
So you were what? Protecting Gwen?
That's as much as you get. And now I really do have to get back to work. But
not a conducive environment
Caulfield,
for work.
whatever the real reason is for you digging up old history, be respectful to Maya. She suffered enough while she was alive.
I don't know her yet. Everyone dances around it. I get why, but still. Now,
Max.
straight into it.
Don't need to knock. My door's always open.
It wasn't earlier when
Come
I
on
passed
in.
by.
I want to show you something.
World's okayest dad.
Wasn't me, but man, I wish it could have been.
Whoever it was that tipped me in THC gummies last night, are you single? Hot? I feel like we got a good thing going here. Your THC fairy grandmother probably doesn't remember last night, let's be real. Which timeline is this? I guess this is the timeline where they're not dating. You ruining my fantasy. Sorry. To my rock, my light, my favorite drinking buddy, Claudia. Thank you for being my wife. Without you'd, I'd probably still be crying alone in a bar in Kansas. Now look who's crying. It's me. Love you, babe. Love you too. No. No new photos. Notes app from all these people. Gonna have to pause here in a second. You know what? I'm gonna pause and make some tea. Alright, we're back. I have tea and biscuits and Jake is eyeing them as he always does. Alright, stained rug.
Looks like someone had a party foul.
What? Oh, it's just coffee. I'm a little preoccupied.
I can't even see the stain. What are you talking about, Maxine?
Aw, cute.
My son gave that to me a few years ago. I just dug it out of storage.
Cute. I can leave? Okay.
Ah, are you familiar with Araucaria forests?
Nope.
They're all over southern Chile.
I'm not. They look beautiful, though.
Well, next time the wanderlust hits you.
And I have the time to travel.
I don't recognize the name.
Assigned football.
A fan sent it to me. He's quite famous, actually. Do you follow much football?
You said football!
Not really.
Ooh, do you have any ink ribbons? I'd like to save my progress. Fine, I guess I won't. Alright, Lucas, let's have a chat.
What can I get you to tell me about Maya?
Let's find out.
What did you want to show me?
Take a look at that.
Take a look at this. I'll take a look at your desktop first.
This is actually a really cool shot. I hope Robbie's doing okay.
Artist went hard on his facial expression. Ah.
A pen so fancy I'd be nervous to write with it.
Coffee.
Looks like Lucas has
Ouch.
been having some late nights.
I'm gonna tear my nose off. Just ever so slightly annoying.
Holy shit. He actually did it.
He got
Did I
restraint.
make the right choice? Should I have told Safi about this?
We hardly talk to her, so it barely matters. Alright.
A movie? Holy shit. Now I don't have to read the rest of the book.
I've got some great news for you. Olympus Mons Pictures is interested in the film rights for wilder beasts than these. I'll call you with more details and next steps, so keep an eye out. Underpaid author wrangler Samuel. Is that it?
It's a temporary one.
Ah.
I bought myself 2 weeks to find some solid evidence. I know you may not be thrilled. Safi's your friend. But it's giving me a lot of peace of mind, so thank you.
No problem. I hope whatever's going on between you and Safi can be fixed. Hopefully, without that.
I'm afraid that ship has sailed. But I'm sure that's not why you came to my office. How can I help you, Max?
Let's talk about everything. Movie deal.
I don't mean to pry, but I couldn't help seeing that email from your agent.
Oh, no worries. It's an incredible feeling. Getting chosen for the big screen. About time, right? Just don't tell people yet. Okay, Max? These sorts of things, they have to be announced properly. I'm thinking at Krampus.
Krampus?
A bit soon.
Probably. I have a call with my agent later. I'll get the details then.
Very early. How is Robbie?
How's Robbie doing?
Still angry with me, but we're making progress.
It's a plus.
I canceled a few things to go to his taekwondo match. I think it made him happy.
Having a present parent usually makes kids happy, yeah.
Why aren't you at that Burlington book event?
The book expo? I pulled out. Didn't seem important, what with everything happening to Robbie and all this.
Alright, let's talk about Maya then.
I was wondering, what can you tell me about Maya Okada?
Why do you ask?
You got stiff?
Surely you know why I'm asking. Better than anyone else.
I'm afraid I don't, actually. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a phone call to take with my agent, so if you could see yourself out.
Did I do it good?
Sure.
No, just listen to him in the other timeline. That's how it works. In the dead world. Do you have a portal in your office? Huh.
Well, that was a bust.
Yeah.
Won't be able to snoop around in here either.
Where's my portal? There it is. Nothing new to say about Loretta. Does no one notice me disappear? Yep. I still wonder what happens to other timeline Max when we take her place. I don't think that's a question we're gonna get answered.
No, Lucas. Sounds like a great time to take a look around inside.
If we could.
This is it. Let's see what he's hiding.
We can. There has to be, because when we first got there, Safi was texting Max to meet up.
Alright.
So there is a Max in that timeline. I keep seeing posts about people breaking into the crime scene. Good fucking luck. Have fun being traumatized for the rest of your life, winky face love. Let me apologize in advance for behaving like a hall monitor, but do you need help? Thanks, Dr. Hunter. I'm fine. I'm just being dramatic. Please don't hesitate to reach out if the time comes, and not just to me. Caledon's mental health resources aren't as robust as I'd like, but they do exist. Do I have new photo comments? Gwen's final. So this is the hedgehog. Only that I contain multitudes, Caulfield. To be honest, his multitudes contain multitudes. Might be time for a cold shower, Reg. Okay, that is genuinely adorable. Why do I feel my maternal instincts kicking in? You ever want a co-parent? You let me know. You begged your mom and me for a hedgehog when you were 6 and then got mad when you found out there weren't any blue ones. Because it's bullshit. Where's Sonic?
I can find about Maya.
Did I say Amanda? I meant Safi. Because that's who we met up with. Or there are not other Max and she was ghosted because Max was in death. Maybe? I mean, we'll find out. It might all come together. Okay, I did say Safi. Oh, look, that's what I drew.
Poor devil. Banished to the hell from whence he came.
Just start snooping. No cameras in these offices, after all.
That's a lot of junk. But but maybe what I need is somewhere in there.
Let's search.
Yasmin did one of these?
Okay.
M.O. That could definitely be Maya Okada.
Can't believe the Lucas Colmenero wants to be my mentor. Going to bring in what I have so far tomorrow. I'm a little stuck on where to go next, so maybe you can help me brainstorm. Excited to see what you think. Thanks again, M.O.
Maybe he reads it for the articles. Whoa, why were Lucas and Maya meeting so much? This can't be a repeat of what happened at my high school. One time was far too many.
Yeah. Okay.
Of course, Lucas is the type of asshole that makes you buy his own book for class.
Lovely.
Well, this at least confirms Maya took his class.
Safi, Vin, and Maya, the only students in his class. That's everything here. I'm not sure I know what that flag is on his wall back there. That counter, whatever. That one. Puerto Rico? Possibly? I only think that because of Miles. Both his suit in Spider-Man 2 and Chile. I should have guessed that from what he said. I'm very, very bad with flags. I nearly forget my own flag.
From this year. I doubt I'll find anything about Maya.
I mean, we already found some. Should we still be looking? Apparently not.
Don't think I've ever seen this sort of tree in the wild. The Scholes Award for Literary Excellence. They're handing out typewriters now for writing books.
Does it actually write types?
Shiny, and probably hasn't typed a word in years. Kinda like Lucas.
Oof. No, and double expose. Wait, what? Double expose. This is my current thing, just big and small. Because there's nothing really to it. Another Polaroid.
How'd they get in here? Jesus, some of these items are priceless. I've got a lot on my plate. I don't need this right now. Where the hell's Yasmin? Where's security?
First Gwen's slashed tires, now Lucas's office? What's going on in this timeline?
So these are all from a timeline that we're not interacting with, and just seeing pictures of, I guess?
Guess normal drip just doesn't cut it for Professor Colmenero.
And how are those photos ending up around this timeline?
Surely there's something good in here.
Let's find out when the camera's done freaking out. I
Looks
think
like
I'm
a
in
fun
love with
read.
this lug.
I didn't know Lucas did fun.
Cool, I guess that's everything in that drawer.
That's probably his ex-wife. They look really happy here.
Moses? Are we back in the dead timeline? Yeah. Official report was that Marjorie Alderman was diagnosed with severe abdominal pains, a psychosomatic response to the overwhelming grief stemming from the death of her husband. My God. What else are you going to say, I suppose? Jesus, I know. Is Jesus your God, Max? Detective Vin Alderman was never born and never existed, but the residue remains at the margins. The scientist in me is curious about the how of it all. But the black guy in a horror movie in me says it's better to leave this particular thread alone, and the latter won out. That's smart. Yeah. Seemingly, he's just scrubbed from the timeline.
If Alderman never existed, how the hell do Moses and I remember him?
Because you were there, I guess. That's probably the best course of action, and thank you, Moses, for everything. It's science. I had to check. Just wish we could tell Safi about this wild shit. So do I. We need to figure this out before what happened to him happens to someone we care about. Yeah. We witnessed it. That everything? Any new comments on our picture? Nope, still the hedgehog. We didn't post this one because I guess we are breaking in. Why can we rotate this? Ah, reversible. Ah, that's why.
What a strange place to find.
If you can randomly rotate items all of a sudden,
significant.
That's why.
Seems like at least one student remembers Lucas fondly.
More keys to not bring back to this timeline, yes. The Golden Moment by George Martinez.
World's okayest dad. Might be the first time Lucas didn't oversell himself.
Because he didn't buy it. Okay. Find the lock. Under the coffee? Sure, that's a good idea.
Doesn't fit.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Ugh. Have to be under something specific, right? No?
Nope.
Yeah. To be something secretive. Oh, yeah. In plain sight, a giant golden typewriter. Something's less pointed, more metaphor? These...
That's not what I was expecting.
Papers?
Wait, 1,000,000 miles beneath my feet? I know this.
And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. Snooty Rudy, oh Rudy, snooty fruity, oh booty. Snooty Rude, snooty fruity, so cutie. Snooty fruity, oh Ludi. Hi, Naily. I'm not even going to attempt to try and sing it back because God knows I will fail trying to come up with lyrics. How are you doing today? You're getting scooped already. I'm so sorry. My condolences. We are figuring out timeline murders. Something less pointed, more metaphor, 1,000,000 miles beneath my feet. In that city, the beast rose and stared into me. It became me. I had always been the beast. But that was later. Now I was trembling, freezing cold on a January morning. I took a step toward the moving truck, glanced back at the people gathered on the curb, and instantly understood what it felt like to drown. My parents were looking at each other, and Abbasan was looking at the ground. An outsider might see this as obstinance, disapproval at my departure, but I knew they'd been crying, and they didn't want me to see. These people own my soul, I thought. Separating from them was like trying to breathe water. All I could do was thrash. 18 is too young. Hannah is only a girl, Abbasan said over dinner the night before, talking about me like I wasn't there. She's American, said my father. Like that explained it. We're all American now. All of us except my brother Kaito. He had his job in Tokyo. Not even wild horses could drag him from Tokyo. Those same wild horses that took me from the only home I have ever known across 2 100 miles of highway to a city with a beast at its center, where inside that labyrinth the people who own my soul would have it torn away from them. This notion of displacement would translate no matter the country. You get scooped, and you have a cup of tea with your scoop.
Come on, there's gotta be a copy in here. Maybe 10 of them.
Copy of what? Still reading? Can't be read that.
Holy shit. It's the same.
Did he steal her paper? And get famous off her words? The beast rose. Is that why he's been having trouble writing anything since? Because this isn't anything he wrote? I mean, how would he... I don't know. The beast rose and stared into me. It became me. I had always been the beast, but that was later. Now I am trembling. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, same thing. Just with some changes.
Right. Lucas does have blood on his hands.
Page turner. Have we done this chapter already? No.
Missing this entire time.
I guess I want to take a picture of both, even though this one's very poorly exposed.
I have to talk to Safi.
I haven't spoken to her in ages. Where are we in this chapter? We're 2 hours.
Safi, hey.
Stay strong, Habibti. You know where to find me.
Okay. Y'all good?
Is something wrong?
Oh. You want to talk to me now? I've got nothing to say to you.
Safi,
What? Did you spread my business to someone else? Dig up a couple more clues?
Shit. She knows I've been asking questions. I'm not sure who you've been talking to, but I have a good reason.
Oh, you have a good reason. Well, in that case, what's your good reason, Max?
I'm trying to help you.
I'm worried about you. I think there might be someone that means you harm.
Yeah. Me too.
Great.
I don't have the energy for this. I think you should leave me alone for a while. Maybe a long while.
Cool. Can't wait to never talk to you again. It is. The sound is kind of all over the place. In this area specifically. The mixing is a bit weird. Hey, Gwen. A lot of people to talk to, I see.
I spent so many nights like this when I was on the road. Diners, bars, hotels. I liked being alone then. At least, I think I did.
It was easier and probably more used to it.
Joyce still treats me like her second daughter. Even after everything. Sometimes it feels like she pins the hope she had for Chloe on me. The least I could do is make her proud. I can't just sit here feeling sorry for myself. I need some company.
You can get some rest. You've been so active. Okay, Victoria, I haven't heard from you in a while. In high school, I knew a punk chick with the worst fashion sense, or so I thought. But now, if I could photograph anyone in the world, I'd photograph her. Maybe you could reach out to her. I wish I could, but she died years ago. It's literally the photo shoot of my dreams now. Your tastes have really evolved. I'd love to see something like this from you. Oh, hey bud. Alright, did we read 14? We did. 15, December 7th. There are a lot of creeps in the world, and Lucas Colmenero is one of them. He acts like he's dignified, but he's a user. Jefferson was all charm too until he wasn't. No matter how kind he acts, what he did was an abuse of power, and Maya's dead because of it. Who knows what Lucas is capable of. I feel sorry for Robbie to have such an asshole for a dad. I feel sorry for Sophie too. So many people failed her, including me.
We drown my sorrows.
No, they refer Victoria. Victoria was the blonde, pompous girl from the first Life is Strange game, the one that you kind of had a slight rivalry with, that you kind of patched things up at the end. So she was talking about Chloe, yeah. Nom, 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 nom. She got kinder, especially in the comics. She really got kinder in the comics. But yeah, I mean, if you go with the Destroy Arcadia Bay timeline, she went through the trauma of being kidnapped and drugged too.
Gwen and I have both had terrific days, it looks like.
Alright, let's...
I got out of that. Fucking crazy.
Vin and Amanda are the main ones. Are those the choices? Either Vin or Amanda for romance?
All dressed up for Krampus. I was so excited to go. I doubt I will.
Does she?
So...
Looks like nobody's having a great night.
Hey, Max.
Oh, fuck. That's about the level of greeting I'm expecting at this point. Thank you. You okay?
Yeah. I mean, so can,
She fell in love with the wrong person.
Reggie, what happened to the bro code?
Max is a bro.
I'm a bro.
You ever have a thing for the wrong person?
Yeah.
Show me someone who hasn't, and...
Amanda! Could we turn the speakers down? A little bit.
However that saying goes.
That's deep, Max.
I didn't think I wanted anybody before. Reggie says I should move on, and he's right. I haven't felt this way about anyone.
It's not
ever.
Sonic Adventure, but...
I don't know if I will again.
She might be somewhere on the Ace spectrum. Maybe Demi, but maybe more Ace if, like... And she's never really felt this. And she worries she might not again. Maybe that's okay.
Maybe not, but you'll meet other people, and you'll feel not exactly the same way you feel about this person, but it'll be amazing in its own way.
Really hope you're right.
Yeah.
I wish Sophie gave me a moment to explain.
Some people perform friendship, but if they were true friends, they'd respect your boundaries. True, but people make mistakes. Don't be too quick to give up on a friend. Agreed, sometimes people do stupid stuff. The only thing I wanted for Christmas this year was to introduce my baddie boyfriend to my friends at the campus. But I don't think Santa can do it. Moses, I said I would try, and you know me. You know I tried. I just couldn't make it work this time. Oh, I know. I wasn't calling you out, boo. I was feeling some type of way and wanted to be sad on Maine is all. Well, you're right to be sad because I'm a 10 on my worst day. Your coworkers wouldn't know what to do with me. You barely do. Oh, you kids. Are you dating Tony the Tiger? Why is... Why is your profile picture 2 T's? Are you dating Tony the Tiger, Moses? I wouldn't judge. I get it. I'll be at campus. I'll keep you company if you're down. Yeah, Diamond. Those feelings. Okay. Another Polaroid. Huh?
You know, I'll admit, I don't really see too many live performances.
And we're going to correct that immediately. If you want to get to know me, music is a surefire way to do that.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll bring a notebook. Take notes.
Excellent, write this down. Does comedy, enjoys live music, super cute, that last one's important.
I feel like I've done this before. What's in the Max journal?
Hot's definitely there. And mysterious. Hoping you can help me fill it out a little more?
Cool. So...
Alternate Max looks like she's having a blast. Wanna swap places?
The dates will never go on. Let's sit and contemplate, shall we?
Are you the one who's unlucky? Or is it just everyone who ever meets you?
You stay the fuck away from me.
I think you should leave me alone for a while. Maybe a long while.
So this is Lonely by Tessa Rose Jackson.
What Lucas did to Maya was deplorable. I can only imagine how painful that was for Safi. And I poked at that pain like a kid with a stick.
To be fair, we've barely interacted with this, Safi. Like, barely.
Maybe I should have told her the truth. I think I'd kill you. Sorry, I'm trying to fix it.
I'm sure that'll go well.
Fuck. I thought things would be different here. I hope Safi doesn't hate me for too long.
I think you inadvertently cock-blocked Safi in finding evidence of... Possibly? I mean, it all comes to a point, so... Plagiarism is a literary device. I love you. Where is Vin, anyway?
You can't be a bard.
Why not?
Because
I wasn't invited!
Last time we had 2 bards, we got totally smoked. Dead in 2 sessions.
That doesn't make any sense. Why?
Must be game night.
Make the...
Yeah, where is Vin? I don't want to talk to Vin, but if I have to... Where is he? Man at the bar. Vin's in the dead world. Okay. Alright. Gwen!
Hey, Gwen.
We just keep meeting like this.
Guess we...
It's the most popular place in town.
You have a disciplinary hearing tomorrow, too?
I did get into it with Yasmin. She lied to my face.
Oh.
Safi must have known about the story that Maya wrote, found out after the book came out, and is now harassing Lucas. Lucas is a piece of shit. Yes.
Your face? She must really like you. You want my input? Cut and run. Caledon is shiny, but...
Wait, so this timeline, Gwen, she quit or whatever, she threw stuff in the fire, the evidence, but she's still here because she still has to be here for the hearing, I guess.
Trust me. It's a tar pit.
There are people worth saving in the tar pit. Oh,
Just
more posts.
talk to me, Safi. Tell me what's happening.
I did not speak for so long that my tongue rotted, but my teeth got sharp. Safi, can you call me back, please? Then, Picking up ingredients for sangria makes me think about a friend who used to get wasted and tried to get us to break into abandoned buildings. Wherever you are, I hope there's plenty of derelict bowling alleys. Max did that. Who is this? You don't know her. I think this is more reflective on your sangria than anything else. My sangria whips. If this is who I think it is, I wish we had broken into somewhere with her. Me too. Did Maya break into the same bowling alley that Max did?
All dressed up for Krampus. I was so excited to go.
It feels
Doubt I will.
kind of wrong to, like, I don't know if we will get to, but it feels kind of wrong to be flirting with an Amanda not from our main timeline. The other one made it clear that she doesn't want it, so...
Working hard or hardly working?
Sport?
Just work with me here.
Cosplaying as a boomer dad today?
Hey, you said it first.
I doubt it. Old sport is more my style anyway.
Different timeline?
Everyone that's come in here lately has that same frazzled look.
Wait. Now I'm getting confused. Oh my god. Which timeline Amanda talked to us in the Fab? It was living, wasn't it? And we're in the living timeline. I'm getting as confused as Max is.
A drink to ease your troubles.
Shot, please.
Well, I get it for Max getting confused, but...
Gasoline on fire? Flavor experience?
I'm trying to keep it, like, straight.
Sweet. Rated Grandma's liquor cabinet kind of taste.
Gasoline on fire or Grandma's liquor? Maybe they are. Gasoline on fire.
Let's do the gasoline. I want to burn my throat off.
We'll regret it later.
Shitty mezcal? All of the smoke, none of the dip.
Taste buds are overrated.
Thanks, Tifa.
How are we feeling now?
Like I keep thinking I've hit rock bottom, but then I realize I'm still falling.
Before she goes further, one of my favorite versions of that was on a Game Grumps Power Hour, I think. I can't remember the context, but Dan just said, "It's like we hit rock bottom and now we have begun to dig."
You
Good
are
sentiment.
Such a disaster. Oh God, I certainly have a type.
Cool. You're not working, are you? Cool.
You need more than a drink. Let's hang.
Aren't you working?
Don't you have a bar to tend?
We don't need to leave the turtle to have fun. Remember that date we were gonna go on?
Yeah.
What do you say we have that date now?
What are we gonna do? Kidnap the members of Revenge Horse and force them to play here?
As if. Revenge Horse only plays house shows. We might not be able to go to a show for real, but we can always pretend.
Headphones, oh my gosh.
I guess.
You have that music just playing in your ear?
Shut your dumb eyes. Okay.
I have smart eyes.
We pull up to my buddy Eddie's house. We call it the Rat Hole. Best
the
house
Rat
shows
Hole?
in Lakeport. Revenge Horse goes on at 11, but at the Rat Hole, that means midnight. The place is packed.
We can smell Granite Joe smoking a blunt out back.
I've already fallen for one D&D DM.
Scary merch.
Scary merch?
Hold up. Why is the merch scary?
We approach the merch table. It's covered in stickers and pins, and they're all of this horse that looks like it was, quite frankly, drawn by a toddler, and yet it's powerful. No matter where you stand, it stares into your soul.
Sick as hell. I buy a sticker.
One singular sticker.
You now have one sticker.
Oh god, it's in my inventory too.
Do I hear the band doing a sound check downstairs?
Ahead of schedule? Let's check it out.
Very close downstairs.
Stairs are steep. Revenge Horse opens with my favorite song. Fuck, Marry, Kill.
We got the music.
And a mosh pit opens in the smoky dark in front of the stage.
Oh, let's thrash, Shaka Bra.
Let's thrash, Shaka Bra.
There we go.
Okay. Let's pretend you said something normal, but basically that.
Shaka Bra!
We throw ourselves into the crowd.
It's like she's gonna say Shaka Bra. She has to.
No!
To be fair, I probably immediately get a black eye.
Oh, then I fight us a way back to the bar and get you an ice pack.
I'll only need one eye to see the show anyway.
And 2 ears.
Hey, the singer. Is she a stage diver?
I mean, in so much as you can call a thrifted area rug a stage, sure.
It is.
She sets her guitar down and takes a running leap towards the crowd.
I got you!
I run over to the spot where she would land.
Wait, don't you have an ice pack in one hand?
Then she'll get icy caught.
Oops. Yes, I do.
I have to roll for initiative.
Shit. I hope you're prepared for what happens next.
Don't tell me that the singer, that she...
Stone cold dead on the floor. But don't worry, this is how she would have wanted to go out. Before we leave, we each receive an invitation to her Viking funeral.
I miss the LARP.
I've ever seen. Or like talking
Yeah,
about.
the last Life is Strange had a whole LARP as well.
And you're walking away with
Beginning to think this series has a thing for this studio has a thing for DMs.
some bruises from moshing and an invitation to a Viking funeral.
I'll think of How to Train Your Dragon 2 and cry like a bitch all over again.
If that was just a dry run, imagine what the real Revenge Horse show is gonna be like.
The singer might actually die.
It's been a buck wild day. But that made me feel like, I don't know, maybe tomorrow
I feel
my existence won't make things worse for everyone around.
I feel so strange about this. Because this isn't like her Amanda.
You keep saying that.
We'll find out.
About your day. What happened?
Yeah, how much do you want to get into?
Why are you so nice to me?
Shit. Doing it again.
Losing your job?
My therapist says I latch onto people too quickly.
Oh, me too. High five.
But what am I supposed to do when I gel with someone? Act like a bitch?
You did. You told us to be friends in the other timeline. That would be hot. No. Not saying that one. Please don't. I think we have an ad coming in about 5 to 8 minutes.
At this point, you saying one mean thing would make me dissolve into a puddle of tears.
Hey, I have never made a girl cry on a first date before, and I don't want to start now. Look, what can I say? I have a thing for emotionally unavailable women.
You're not saying
You're literally in my bar talking about yourself like you're a Category 5 hurricane.
This seems incredibly toxic. Not incredibly, but possibly potentially unhealthy.
Sorry, did I
You have problems.
do something wrong?
We
No. No. I really want to kiss you.
But
It's just that like I said, I tend to go for women who don't feel the same way about me. And
added 5 minutes.
Projecting. So you kiss me first.
I'm really bad at making the first move, so I get this. I feel so strange about this. This isn't the timeline this Max lives in. The other Amanda are just friends. I'm gonna kiss her, but I still feel weird about it.
But I'm also very polite. So.
Can I kiss you? Can we smoochums on the face?
Are you trying to break me?
Who knew that Max knew how to flirt?
Max Caulfield, you are the worst.
So I assume if we went for Vin, we would have had this kind of thing with Vin instead. Smoochums! So who's covering your shift? We might be here for a while. We got kissed. We got kissed.
When do you get off?
About an hour. But before we do anything else,
Smart.
Maybe we should sleep on it.
Smart.
In my bed?
As much as I'd like that, I'd like to be able to tell my therapist I made good choices this week.
Smart.
You
Take it slow.
are a very smart woman.
I just got... Thank you, Oni. Oh, Christ.
To be continued. Okay. For now, I have to get back to it.
Pretend like this never happened, yeah? Try our best. God damn it, Oni. I just got off. What do you mean? I have an ice pack if you need it. Also, apparently a sticker and a letter that's set on fire. Let's speak to Vin in the dead world. Do I have to? I want to make sure this isn't going to turn to a date thing with Vin. I just kissed a girl and I liked it.
She's just so hot. Just pretend like I'm not even here.
What's your therapist saying? Get you a girl who can talk to fish and be split in two. Not like that! It's changeover. Open! When's the ad start? In a minute. I already drew them kissing. I was like, what am I going to draw for the ad break? I've already done that. How far ago was that? How far ago was that? There we go. I've already done that. So I don't know what we're going to draw for this ad break. Let's get the page ready at the very least. Yep. Moving van. Reggie, how you doing?
This Reggie looks better than the last time I saw him, but he doesn't look good exactly.
What's up, bud?
Hey, Reggie. Feeling okay?
Ugly Sonic.
I don't feel like I'm about to fall off the face of the earth, so...
That's a plus.
Reggie.
I know, I'm not doing good. Max. I wasn't doing good before I saw me.
I should pause here.
Now I'm worse.
Before any more is said. We are back from the ad break. I was asked to draw a U-Haul truck. Like I know what that looks like. We're not listening to T.G. Larkin, but we were. It was Paddy's Day, just moments prior. Days ago. In case you can't read it, I put in U-Haul, I haul, we all haul for U-Haul. I'm an artist. Right. Back to it, Reggie.
I think something like that would rattle anyone.
That's not the only thing, though.
I don't know what that means.
When I was a freshman, I thought moving here, across the country, would fix everything that was broken inside of me.
Sadly, no, that's not how it works. It can help, but...
Everyone here just thinks I'm a fuck-up. And maybe they're right.
Thing is, everyone's a fuck-up. Every last one of us.
Even you?
Yeah!
Reggie, I'm the biggest fuck-up I know.
Well, if the great Max Caulfield is a fuck-up, then I guess there are worse things to be.
Yeah.
Thanks, Max.
Yeah.
Anytime.
You sort it out in your own time. There's always help if you can get it.
This Reggie looks better
Same
than
thing.
the last time I saw him, but
Right.
doesn't look good exactly.
So this Amanda, what you have to say?
This Amanda has been taking care of me for days. I should give her a break.
Gonna go on a date?
Hey.
Hey, yourself. Leaning towards no. How are we feeling?
Damn, that's not what I expected.
Oh, you know, I'm upright.
I made pasta.
Take it easy, okay? Oh, lucky guy. This spaghetti alla carbonara made me see God.
And he wrote me this.
Gwen isn't here in this timeline. Look into that later. Okay.
Was it really a good idea to cancel this? Now everybody just gets to sit at home with their...
Feelings. Nah, I thought it would continue after a first circle. Huh.
Every time I walk into my lab.
Oh.
Puck, yes.
That's what I really need to cap off my night. Falling on my ass.
Hello.
Glad to see you're still behaving yourself over on this side.
So why would Vin cut the horn off?
There's Vin. Looking... rough.
What's up, Vin?
Come here often?
Please don't.
Probably too often. Join me?
Well, Amanda's right there.
Help yourself. Rough day.
Everybody hates me. I'm annoying. I'm bothering everyone.
This is the dead timeline.
Colleagues, Moses, Safi. Safi used to get pissed at me too.
Are you crazy? Safi was obsessed with you. She would talk about you all the time. I was always jealous. I mean,
Don't hurt yourself. I know about you and Safi.
Oh. Well, I should have told you.
I mean, it's not like we're close. It's fine.
There's been a lot going on. And it's not like we're besties or anything.
Yeah.
I wasn't her boyfriend or anything. And it ended a while ago, but I
She
guess I
could
had
have.
this idea that we'd make up eventually.
Probably wasn't Safi's style.
Any other deep, dark secrets you've disinterred from my past?
I know what happened to Maya.
You asked.
Christ, Max! I was joking.
And I know what you did after she died.
Don't ask how or why or how or how.
Young. I was an asshole, and I didn't want to end up working at my parents' liquor store until I shriveled up and died. Does the past version of you ever feel like, I don't know,
Yeah.
an alien?
Yes.
Like, the shit that person cared about is so worthless. You can't even remember being them?
Yeah. That's usually how growth happens.
That sounds like a shitty spot to be in. Especially right out of undergrad.
Right? Here I was with the chance to be salaried, health insured, even fucking 401k'd. And all I had to do was talk shit. Which I'm good at.
Do what you know.
Sorry to bring down the vibes. I need to be more drunk.
To be fair, this entire timeline is just down vibes. I wonder why.
You made yourself right at home.
I blame Vin.
Uh-huh. Hi. She watching out for me?
Oh. You hitting that?
What? No. I mean, we were talking, and then Safi happened. And I guess Amanda didn't feel like I could hack it.
Oh. That's kind of whack.
It's being respectful.
She's probably right.
I'm gonna put too much strain on someone.
But a little too principled for me, even discounting her utter lack of interest in my gender.
Hey, principles can be hot.
Uh-huh.
I'm serious. I will write you an essay. Passion is very sexy.
No,
Can
no, you're right. Passion is sexy. Like your buddy. The big guy with the
He's cute.
telescopes.
Moses?
Once, I asked him how his day was going, and he explained to me the double slit experiment. It was weirdly hot.
He's a very passionate guy.
What, you're saying you wouldn't?
He's my friend.
And this would be extremely friendly. Moses, smash or pass?
Has... He seems like he could be. Has Max ever shown any interest in the male gender? Has Max ever shown any interest in people? Because they're drunk, that's why. Respectfully as a friend, pass.
He's a friend.
He's a cuddly bear, though.
Be too weird.
More for me.
He's a...
I'll say this for Caledon.
Big man with a beard.
High ratio of fuckable faculty. Dr. Hunter, for instance. Interested?
Oh, it could be Pan. She's hot. She's fun. This also isn't great because for me, I've talked about my experience being dummy. I wouldn't smash anyone because I'm an awkward shit. And I'd be like, I don't really know you. No. But as a compliment kind of thing, yeah, she's cool. She's fun. But also, she has a partner. Pass.
She has a wife.
So do a lot of people. Don't let your dreams be dreams.
And don't let your intentions be like home wreckers.
Hold up. This is smash or pass, not have a healthy, long-term relationship and 2.5 kids or pass. I'm not asking if you want to marry them, just...
I don't want to fuck up their life, you know?
Exactly.
You're getting a bit drunk there, Vin. This is going to get to you, isn't it?
Professor Colmenero.
No. He
no,
sucks.
pass.
Does he now?
You suck.
Hey, I'm just trying to think of people we both know. Lucas, smash or pass?
Pass. I know this is all leading up to you, and it's going to be a pass, I'm afraid.
Pass. He's a dick.
And yet, I've put up with worse for less.
Okay, my turn. Yasmin.
Huh?
Oh, that's just unfair.
Why?
Would you fuck your boss, Vin?
Then I'd have to admit just how hot I find authority figures.
Would you move up the line after Safi? Oh, that was gross. Unsurprising.
I am incredibly unshocked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is kind of strange you could flirt with two people in two different timelines.
My turn again. Let's see, who do we both know?
No. My students are off limits.
Well, as I am 1 at Caledon and 2 not one of your students, which
inching a little closer there.
Be your 2 standards.
Come on.
So?
You have some...
What about me, Miss Caulfield? Where do I fall on the binary?
You have some nice enough qualities, but it's a pass, my dude. You are not my vibe in the slightest.
Take this the wrong way, but...
No worries. No hard feelings. That's the smash or pass rule.
Yeah?
Yep.
Well, it's been fun. I needed this, so... Thank you.
Night, Max.
Good night, Vin. I better cross back over in case something's cooled off and is trying
Oni, you cool? You good? Oni? You okay? Yep.
Nothing from Safi. I don't know what I was hoping for. Maybe I should just head home for the night.
I don't know why this isn't your timeline to head home in. I do too. Amanda, to the tune of Staying Alive, Well, you can tell by the way my clothes don't match I'm a renegade and a total catch. If you ever need some tips, I am at your service, bows magnanimously. I can pattern clash all on my own, without the imitation velvet, thanks. She said it! Martin. I passed, bitches! I love college. It's early. There's probably a thing in the other timeline to fix his grade. Oh, well. I love college. It's early to be this drunk, but we'll make it happen. I'm happy for you, even though you're beating us. I don't want you to lose. Want me to cheat? At beer pong? How? You're on the other team, babe. Massages. Did we get anything from Vin? Sure, we're downright frosty, right? That's what I thought. And you won't tell anyone about me and Safi, yeah? Okay, so from the start then. Yo, Max, we're cool, right? I mean, I know we are, but like, we are, right? Oh, sure, Vin, we're downright frosty. Right, that's what I thought. And you won't tell anyone about me and Safi, yeah? Not that I mind, it's just you know other people might mind. It's under lock and key for Safi's sake. Cool, right, thanks. Thanks, Max. Is that really it? Any new comments on my pictographs? Talking to them is one thing. It's something else entirely if they understand her. Hey, don't understand me just fine. Hey, they understand me just fine. And they were talking a lot of shit about the... Analog stick. About the free drinks you helped yourself to last time you were here, FYI. Fish snitches. In case you wondered why we don't really serve fish very often, this is that reason. Well, let's get out of here. A nice girl who runs a bar. Will we get one for choosing Vin? Chapter's got to be ending sooner. Oh my.
What the hell?
I guess we're out of the bar now. I can adjust the audio back up. Yep.
We now return to your regularly scheduled fuckery. Oh, God. This is bad.
Someone came in and ransacked the place? Looking for stuff? Didn't really care whether it showed or not. Was this Safi? Okay, well, let's get to cleaning, I suppose, and pretend like nothing happened.
Whoever was here really messed this place up.
What were they looking for? Amanda, Max, I just found out Revenge Horse is coming in spring if you want to go in real life. I'd love to, but... That sounds great, but I'm kind of dealing with something at the moment. Let me get back to you. Sure, you okay? Yeah, nothing I can't handle. Okay, start with Diamond. I swear to God, if you're thinking of giving me dating advice, maybe shut up instead. Just get back out there. Isn't the flex you think it is? Diamond, are you subtweeting me when I'm literally sitting right next to you? Not just you, Reggie. Everyone who means well doesn't seem to know me as well as they'd like. Then tell me. Talk to me. I will, once I figure out how to put it into words. Cut the elves and pedantry around enchanted forests. How about a tabletop RPG with gay cowgirls in space? Someone make it happen. If your space cowgirls are exactly... If they are space cowgirls, exactly what are they wrangling? Ass. Caesars? Dark matter? Clean... Quasars, sorry. Caesars. Quasars, dark matter, clean energy. A quest for clean energy filled with cosmic monsters, solar flares, and wormholes, depending on how you roll. I'm down. Me too. I didn't know you were into tabletop RPGs, Vin. I'll stick with my elves and enchanted forests. Thanks. Okay. New journal entry. We have... Yep. Oh, yeah. I'm covering a bit of him, but... yeah, there's Vin. Oop. I can't believe that on top of everything else, Amanda is also an incredible kisser. I mean, if she wasn't, I'd understand, but damn. Is she perfect? Okay, calm down, Max. Nobody is perfect, but could she be perfect for me? After all my fucked up shit, I don't deserve a little... don't I deserve a little happiness? And I feel that when I'm with her, I forget everything about us when she's looking at me. I still can't stop thinking about her. I feel like if we tried to have two relationship timelines, might not have been very good in the end.
What were they looking for?
I'm sure someone's tried.
There goes my security deposit.
Okay. Interesting.
No. All my Arcadia Bay stuff. What the hell do they want with this?
Why do you...
Safi's books. What could anyone want with those?
Find out. Wouldn't be Loretta.
They're still here? Fuck! I think they just went into the dark room.
Why would they make such a loud
Can't let them
noise?
go through my investigation stuff.
No new messages. No new crosswalk. Corner the intruder. Well, I know how. It's by going into the other timeline. But let's have a look around Morrison first. In case any Polaroids we can get. There's one. Oh, Chloe photo.
Fuck, Chloe. You were always the brave one.
Oh, the reckless one.
Hope you got an eye full, creep.
Always a good time to change clothes. No. Thank you. Okay. Dick, love. Gross, Reg. Don't be homophobic. Sure, but also not on Maine, thank you. Shout out to my dad, Lionel Rice, who always encouraged me to seek the truth. When I decided to find my birth mom, he helped me at every step. Everything I know, he taught me. This is why you're my favorite daughter. I'm your only daughter. The cat does not count. The cat does count. Wholesome dad content. You love to see it. Isn't Rachel... Didn't she have a different mom than the one she knew? And that was the whole thing, that she thought her dad was cheating? Okay. Marlon, anyone else going through it right now, or just me? Because in a word, bruh. Oof, I know that bruh. What's their name? Thanks, Reggie. But it wasn't a breakup, bruh. It was a still thinking about what happened to that girl, bruh. Gotcha. Well, if you ever want to talk about it, this is all I want to say about it for now, but thanks. Rachel can meet her mom, but I've never managed to make it happen. Did I? I don't remember.
This would piss you off, Chloe. He'd be looking for some serious payback.
Yeah. Okay.
Closed and secure. Too bad I can't hide out over here forever.
Possibly. Oh! Yeah, wasn't it?
At least this one isn't damaged.
Yeah, I remember that. Selfie care. Did I get all the pictures in this chapter?
Max Moses, I must bid you adieu. Make good choices, or, you know, don't. What the? Looking for these? Really, Max? Most designated drivers at least give you a ride.
No ride. You're staying here tonight.
But, Mom!
Only intruder in that world is Safi. I wish she was here right now.
She could be the intruder, you don't know.
Everything's still here where it belongs.
Looking through all your stuff like you did hers.
Looks good. But why did they mess with Safi's poetry books in the first place? Is it a coincidence?
Yeah, this is the dead world. They're in the living world.
Front's locked up tight on this side.
And I don't have any evidence from dead world and the living world, do I?
Keeping a lot of stuff I care about in the dark room.
Huh. Okay, so let's say it's... Are we somewhere else? This dark room isn't very dark.
There you are, asshole. Show me your face.
That's...
That's... me. What in the fucking fuck is going on?
There isn't a... There... Yeah. No. Yes? No. There's no timeline thing here. I guess I just have to go down there. Thought I'd change, but no. Okay. So there is another Max from this timeline. What you gonna do, Max? You don't hear me behind you? Heads up, I'm you. You're busted.
Hey. It's me, Max. I'm you, somehow. I would really love to know what the fuck is going on.
You weren't supposed to be home.
What? Why wouldn't I be home? Wait!
Hey, Neki, things are getting plotty. Okay. I mean, where are you gonna go? We both know where this is going. The lookout. Yeah, I mean, this is the end of the chapter for sure. Other timeline, Max now has a scar, maybe? Much for a scar. Getting a bit loud.
Damn it!
Change timelines. Get over there.
How do I get across?
You know how. By changing timelines and getting over there. Branch isn't broken on this side. So you weren't supposed to be home. So you're meant to know the timeline? I'm sus. I don't have answers, but I have questions.
No doorways to the other world on this side of the log. I need to find a way to track her from this timeline.
Just need to know where she is, to be fair.
Shit. How do I know which way?
The path, that's how. Plus, the other way was a dead end. How are you doing today, Neki, if I didn't ask? I feel like I did, but my brain's everywhere right now.
Hope I haven't lost her.
Maybe. We know for some reason Max was going to shoot Safi. And that Safi seemed very sus and angry or suspicious.
I almost got her.
Should I keep tracking her before I go over? There she is. Is this her hideout? Never been eating again. What the fuck is this place? It's empty here. Ah. Oh, lovely. I hope you get plenty of rest. Where are you gonna go?
Stop! For fuck's sake, just stop!
All right. You caught me. Now what?
Now what? Where did you even come from? You're from the future?
Is this what's been going on with you?
A little bit.
That you've completely lost the plot?
I don't understand. Why were you in my house? What are you looking for?
What are you looking for? All that stuff in your dark room about Lucas, about Vin, about Gwen? Shit you have no reason to know about or care about.
That's not true. I'm trying to help Safi.
Of course you were. God, I'm so sick of people trying to help.
You were?
Stop. Please. We can't touch each other. I've seen what happens. Please, trust me.
Trust you? Go fuck yourself, Max.
That's Safi, right?
No!
That's Safi, right? Like those like hand expressions feel like a very Safi thing. How would she look and sound like her? No. That's good.
Come on!
Yeah, going might be good. Going might be very good. What's up? What's up? What are we doing? The freezing time?
What the fuck was that, Supermax?
Supermax? Only one person ever called her Supermax.
Come on. Let's get you warm. I always said you were too soft for academia.
It was Safi. Confirmation, but Jesus, what the fuck? I really thought that was going to be Chloe. Yeah, that would have been way more, like, interesting and, like, what the fucky? Like, another timeline Chloe. That would have been weird. And something. More people tried to save him, yeah. Moses is relieved you are safe. Like, why would she... Like, that, I would have already been thinking, why would Chloe... Like, how and why would Chloe go back in time to mess... Like, was Max trying to do something good, but, like, Max wasn't supposed to be? Because Safi is actually a bad person? So Chloe's like, no, I'm going to get you the fuck out of there, kind of thing. Huh. Calling out living world Yasmin's lie or go with it. More people went with it and Yasmin trusts you as an ally. More people kissed her, I'm not surprised. Didn't get the opportunity. This was a shorter chapter, only about just over 3 hours. I'm happy with that. More people passed. Yeah. Not as close as a percentage, though. This is a much higher percentage. This is a much closer one. Yeah. Okay, what are the things I missed here in the nitty-gritties? Max got Moses' anime pose correct. Yeah, very few people got it wrong. Okay. Phrase, not pose. Sorry. Not my Max. 85% Max promised Moses she would tell Safi to stay safe. Oh, she's not going to fucking listen now. I was in the lower percentage of people that got the Lorettas mixed up. The timelines are confusing. I knew it. I knew I could have gone back to fix his grade, but I just didn't. Phone project installation. Max talked to the... I did. Max talked to the phone and heard from the past as well. Yes. More people did not interact with it, yeah. Okay. Max told Vin she knew about him and Safi. Higher percentage, but a closer middle. Max told Vin that Gwen was framed for stealing drugs. That's not even an option we had. I just had the two. I don't think it was anyway. Glad that's a low percentage though. Max told Diamond that Vin said Maya had mental health problems. Max told Yasmin... Yeah. Max ordered something strong from Amanda. Something sweet. I didn't even know the difference. I was barely paying attention, to be fair. Okay. Max reflected at the snapping turtle. Sure did. Max passed on all of her colleagues. I sure did. But the higher percentage of people, Max smashed one of her colleagues. I'm betting that it was either Gwen or Moses. Grease Trap perished while crowd surfing. Grease Trap survived her... if I didn't have to ice my eye from thrashing. But yeah, perished. Max found the intruder using only her powers. Max found the intruder using only clues. Max found the intruder using her powers and clues. I don't really know about that one, but okay. That'll do it. This is getting spicy. And there's only 2 chapters left. So, thank you so very much for tuning into this video. And I will see you in the next one, and I hope that you take care. It's getting good. JF and Queen say goodbye to YouTube, and so do I. Goodbye.